His father's report he read.
It seems like you always listen.
Well,
You've always got a joke ready, but you're always listening.
It's almost like I see the things you tweet out, the 1 minute video stuff.
You pick up the real nuance.
I go deep. I go deep. I'm starting an after show podcast about it.
I think you should. I think you actually should.
I might just do that now on the show. Just for a career. Just 3 days a week. Eric, I love it. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry. I don't care.
I'm putting the project on hold.
You told me I have total creative control. This is what I believe in the most.
Listen, Clancy's got a good grasp on the crime podcast. I'm going to take over this.
The guy, it's self-deprecating. It's called moron money.
A lot of people said we got a different side of not just Louis J. Gomez, but Steve Robinson as well.
A lot?
On Mike page. A ton of people.
By a lot,
subscriptions must have been through the roof, I imagine.
Who is they?
They said it was nice. All the gearheads.
I missed that.
They said it was nice that I let Steve kind of run free, whereas you put the leash on him.
I understand. I didn't get to listen to that yet or watching it. How'd you have a good time, Steve?
Yeah, I did actually.
Did you guys talk about your stupid Bitcoin? All that
Steve got to stretch his legs a little bit.
Good. I want no part of that. Good. You should do it weekly.
There's an ocean of knowledge out there, and I like to ride the waves.
No, I am. Yeah, I'm on the beach. I'm staring at it. I got no idea what's going on.
That's right.
Big GameStop investors over here.
Oh God, I don't care. Jesus, I don't care. I care more about the Super Bowl than I care about that.
It's going to be good.
The Super Bowl?
What do you think?
What's the number?
What do you mean?
What's the spread right now?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. No.
Chiefs got to be 3.5, 4.
I would think, although you got that home field advantage.
No talk about the Chiefs' nickname this week? I'm surprised it's not a thing.
Because it's not right in your face. The Indians had that Sambo logo that could really...
Yeah, well, that's true.
But the Chiefs people kind of forget his
I'm offended by it.
Chiefs -3.
Huh. Chiefs -3. Well, like I said, you want to make some bucks, bet the bucks. You want to make some money, chase the 3.
It's good.
Thank you.
You and Nick Costa should do the show together.
Well, at some point I might. Well, so again, I always say, Steve, when we were in South Carolina a couple weeks ago, made the incredible statement. This was the first time a podcast was ever done on the phone, which I don't think is true. But
Definitely not.
It's okay.
I've done many on the phone, actually, as a matter of fact.
You phone many in. It was about the 10 billionth time I think it's been done on the phone. But I could be wrong. I think this is the first podcast that someone's doing while they are being tried in front of a state Supreme Court. I do believe that.
Very likely.
I think. I don't know that. I think that's possible.
Very possible, yeah.
So we are taping this right around 9:15-ish. We're kicking things off here. And I am slated. Minihane and Barstool v. Curtatone is at 10:30, I've been told by my legal team. Should be kicking off around 10:30. So we may go to some of it live.
Yeah, right now we're seeing Commonwealth v. Davis, where a man is arguing that the GPS monitoring bracelet was not enough evidence to pin a murder on this guy.
Yeah, well,
GPS bracelets, they could be notoriously unreliable.
Well, murders seem important to me, and prank phone calls seem important to me. So I think we're on the same. I can't. But I was thinking about it, I have lost interest sort of in this case. I'm sure you can tell. I haven't talked about it much. It's so silly and dumb.
Even at the beginning of the show, you didn't talk about it that much. When it was fresh.
No, because it was so dumb.
I don't know the lawsuit happened because it was like a second or third day of the podcast.
But it is so incredibly stupid that it's happening that I actually want Curtatone to win now, because I think it'd be funny if
it'd be an assault on the First Amendment.
Sure, but it'd be funny because these judges are all handpicked by Baker, right?
Some more and more, yeah.
And some by Patrick.
Yep.
So they're all liberal, corrupt idiots. So they'll probably rule for Curtatone. Well, they're not going to hear this.
I was going to say we'll let this one out a little later today.
I don't think you'll be listening to the podcast. It'd be great if one of them was just super into it.
If one of them starts dropping references to their questions.
I was hoping Lenny Kestner would be there, kind of like Johnny Cochran, really stir things up.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
Will Andy Kaplan Esquire drop some references to the show?
I don't know. It's a good question. I'm more concerned about the more senior part of the legal team today.
He shouldn't be there. He should be zooming in, right?
I think they're all zooming in, Steve, aren't they? Or no?
The
lawyers are allowed there.
Some of the younger justices are in the court, and the two lawyers are in the court as well.
Okay, because I was told there's no toilet paper in the entire building. Wow. They made the toilet paper and approved it just in case Mike Portnoy shows up.
Well, that would actually save him.
Who is now unemployed right now?
Yes.
Isn't doing radio anymore. So he called.
That's right.
Did I tell you he called me a couple weeks ago?
I think so.
So I just finished a run. And I see a call. I didn't have his number. It was Woburn. And but the number, it was one of those ones where the number looked familiar. So I grabbed it. I'm also 46, so I just answered the phone.
Sure. Old people, yeah.
So it was, and he's like, I can't do it right, Mike Portnoy. He was like, who would have guessed? Minihane and the ACLU, a match made in heaven. Then we just talked. I couldn't get the guy off. Although I will say, if I had taped that conversation, I should have done. He'd be like on the phone, like away from her. He's not quite as nuts. Like I see how he could be a regular person almost, like a human being. Because I always wonder how Mike Portnoy like goes food shopping and drives. Like he's so bizarre.
Yeah, and not really if you compare him to other old men.
True.
Like my grandfather was kind of like that, where he just yaps your fucking ear off. He's got his list of tasks for the day.
That's true.
Kind of shit.
Yeah, that's true.
A short phone call with Mike Portnoy, in my experience, is about 10 minutes.
That's about what it was. And we talked about, and then he was very into like, I cannot believe my son, all the work he's doing, nobody is covering it, nobody's doing it. And I'm like, I know, Mike, I know. It's tragic. It's terrible what Dave's going through right now. Terrible.
I remember.
I heard Dave say, sorry, Mike. I heard Dave say on his, I was thinking, as Mike was saying this, Portnoy, I was thinking of Dave saying to Eddie, he couldn't think of the last time he flew commercial. So I was thinking of the struggles that he's going through right now.
No one talks about it.
He's like, I'm not flying commercial ever again. What were you going to say?
I remember when Portnoy got into it with me once, it was right around Thanksgiving, and they talked about it on the Cousins. And I remember Mike Portnoy saying, like, I'm going to have a real talk with him about this. It was like, it sounded like he disagreed with the way Dave spoke to me or something. I was like, all right, Dave's going to, Mike's going to put him in his place.
I think it was
good. Doesn't seem like he wields a lot of power.
Good old-fashioned father-son conversation. We were done. Yeah. Dave called you and apologized that night.
Yeah, exactly.
Came to your house and apologized.
No, the question will be, now that Sirius is done, will Dave's prediction that his father's just going to, like, drift away and die come true?
Well, I heard Dave say another time, might have been with us, that his original plan was just to tell him that they're still doing the show. Because he wouldn't know. He really wouldn't have known.
True, Murray talking to each other.
Yeah, just yapping away. And I don't know, that was originally Riggs, right? He was the host of those guys?
And then Riggs got moved to Portnoy's show, so it was like Smitty and Trent. It was
it's always
couldn't find one.
Hard to believe.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Mike Portnoy Esquire is doing this morning with the case. Well, I don't know if he's I assume he'll be part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I want this case.
Watching
I want to make this clear at 10:30. I want this to be as fucking stupid and clown-like as I want Mike Portnoy to be leading the way. I want him confused. I want fucking Lenny, that idiot, doing his stupid shit. I want the whole fucking thing. This is again, they should just, if I'm, and they didn't ask me for advice. My lawyer, the Barstool team, nobody asked me. I would have just stood up and played the part where I'm like, I've been a fighter my whole life, and then just stopped it and just crossed my arms and been like, how stupid is this fucking guy?
Or how about the part where you, maybe 8 or 9 minutes in, just completely stop doing the accent and you're just arguing with him like Kirk Minihane would be arguing with Tom Brady on WEEI. He just never picks up on it.
It's crazy that, I think it's amusing, but it's also sort of terrifying. And again, we'll get to the Globe later, but like nobody's covering the fact that the mayor of Somerville today is in a lawsuit with a really prominent Boston media personality over a prank phone call about a Globe columnist.
Do you think that's just 'cause it's Somerville, though? Like if Marty Wall...
it's me.
Kirk.
It's me.
Think about it.
The Globe...
Yeah, but if Marty... They would be writing
if I was
Marty's
doing it?
defense.
But Curtatone's a huge, insane liberal, too, though. He's more liberal than Marty.
I'm saying I don't think anyone gives a shit about him because it's Somerville. You know?
The only people that click on a story about me and Joe Curtatone on a lawsuit?
Well, just think about the Globe readers, the ACLU. The ACLU has come in and filed in defense of the journalistic rights of a major Boston media personality, and the Boston Magazine doesn't want to touch it.
What did Carabas call it the other night?
I forgot. It was something good.
A good definition.
The NLCS.
Wasn't close.
Yeah, there you go. The LCS. Yeah, so, I mean, I just think it's, I don't even, we've done it so many times that I will watch it. It'll probably be a lot of legalese and boring, I guess, for some people, but it'll be interesting to watch. I don't know.
I mean, they'll probably just be just repeat what the ACLU wrote, that the statute just doesn't apply because it wasn't a secret recording.
I guess, but like, what is...
You said at the beginning, I'm recording. He said, yeah, that's fine.
I'm recording.
That's the end of it.
I'm recording this.
You should have gone just to have a big, powerful moment. Like a Denzel in Flight or something.
That's true.
I was drunk. I'm drunk right now.
You do that whole speech? Yeah. Sir, you seem fine. You passed the sobriety test earlier.
It's actually quite a performance.
Got cocaine in my system. I guess that Denzel movie's a stinker.
Yeah.
It's too bad. The one that it's on HBO Max. It got released. It actually made $4 million at the box office this weekend, which is like $300 million in the old days.
Well, we watched it. And when I say Alba watched it and I kind of was on my phone half paying attention. It didn't really grab me.
Just seemed like your typical run-of-the-mill.
Yeah.
With Jared Leto was like a creepy bad guy.
That's the thing. It had a good cast. But that's a lot of Denzel's movies where it's like, this should be good. And then it's like, it's okay.
He's the best actor who's done more crap than anybody ever. Yeah. I mean, it's. I'm sure he's good in it. He just does his Denzel, right? He just kind of does the Denzel and moves on. Yeah. It's no Bruce Willis, right, Steve?
No Bruce Willis at all. No Nick Cage.
No Nick Cage, no. Did you watching that Nick Cage show on Netflix?
I dipped into it for like a minute. Yeah, it is. It's stupid.
So dumb. Was it History of Swear Words?
Yeah.
I just don't care about that. Good. What is your prediction? You predicted incorrectly, Steve.
I did, yes.
Whatever. 15 months ago?
Yeah.
More than that.
16 months? October, right?
And again, this was based just off the way the judge was looking at you. I was very cynical, very pessimistic.
I think she was looking at you. She was disgusted by it. I think she was.
It's true. I was sitting right behind you, so you couldn't really tell who she was looking at.
Vagabond rolling in there. Jesus Christ.
Maybe it helped. Maybe she felt bad. She was
like meth miles. Probably take a shit on the ground. Of course, take a shit on the ground. Meter wouldn't have picked it up. We'll get to that later.
She probably looked at me and she was like, "Look, this guy's employees can barely afford to clothe themselves and feed themselves. I have to defend him."
What is Arnold's clam bar?
I think
is that what his hat was?
A shirt or something.
Did you really have an Arnold's clam bar shirt on in court?
I do. Yeah, I have.
I know you have
Arnold's
one, but in court.
No, I don't remember what the shirt was, but it was something.
Could have been right. Could have been. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't see the Supreme Judicial Court of Massachusetts going against the ACLU.
I am picking big win for my guy, Mayor Joe, today.
Really?
Curtatone proves he's not phony for once.
No phony, yeah.
Nope. Gets the win today. A big win and starts what I think may be a criminal trial.
You think it's going to be a chilling moment for free speech
federal
in America?
wiretapping case, which could lead to me spending years in the clink.
Wow.
And boy, will the media have my back if that happens.
And just as a reminder, you were the one who pushed record on that device.
Inaccurate. Not true.
His name's being more involved.
I agree. I thought we were just talking. I didn't even know.
You think you and Curtatone will have a moment if he wins where it's like, hey, you're not so different, you and I.
Yeah.
We have our similarities.
It's like the end of Crimson Tide. We'll be out in front of the courthouse. I'll be like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll catch you. I'll turn around. I'll be like, yeah, catch you later, Joe. See you later, pal. And he'll look at me and kind of smile and say, almost got me again, didn't you?
You should run for mayor of Somerville against him.
I should. And then you got it, Michael. Like, we'll be done. He gets the win. We go outside. The wind's blowing, and we talk for a minute, have a nice conversation. He walks away, and I'm like, hey, Joe. I'm not recorded that, do you? And he kind of smiles, tips his hat, and walks away.
5 to 10 years, you get out, come see me for a job.
I like the way you operate, kid. The cut of your jib. Joe Curtatone. What a fucking idiot.
I know, it's the middle of a pandemic, too. Like people are dropping dead in the city, and vaccination is a huge problem. And this is what he's spending his time.
Watch, you're going to get it wrong as usual. It's going to be 3 feet of snow in Somerville. People are going to be fucking stuck in the middle of nowhere. And Curtatone's going to be on a Zoom call with fucking Lenny Keston.
Your name's still misspelled.
No shit. Idiot. Oh, God. Well, you have Lenny's number?
I do.
Let's give him a call. Let's give him a little pregame call. See if he answers. Da-da-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
It'd be great if they just took a while, like they brought up the Erica thing in this, like all the Barstool scandals over the years.
Keep in mind,
Well, the thing is, this thing, Mike, is like, if Mercy and Jimmy is not born, this story is not happening.
Yeah, right.
She wrote that stupid thing about the towels.
A very important player.
This story is about towels and toilet paper. That is the fucking crux of this lawsuit.
Keep in mind,
I don't know which is more erroneous.
I'm certain that Lenny still thinks I work for Howie. Even when we saw him in the courtroom that day, he thought that I was there covering it for Howie.
Good. Okay. Will he answer, do you think, or no? He's old.
He's old.
And he's a lawyer.
It's the lawyer for the other side, Leonard R. Keston.
We're on to you, pal.
It's a big day for him, though.
Huge day.
Has he ever, do you think, try the case before the...
Oh, yeah. He's defended the state troopers who were asked to scrub that case where the judge's daughter was like passed out from heroin on the side of the road.
That's right.
Cambridge Police and corruption.
Your call has been forwarded to...
He was actually on the right side of that one.
Well, he is now, too. The guy's a fighter.
That's right.
A fighter's whole life, really.
You can't pick your...
I can't imagine a more just cause for him to take up.
He's going to feel like an idiot.
A young Leonard Keston hitting the books at whatever shit law school he went to was like, one day I'll be able to lock up journalists.
When, like, Curtatone, I know, is just a fucking idiot. But when he's around, like, people in his life... Now, we know one of his kids loves Barstool, is humiliated by him. We do know that. Yeah. But when he's having a conversation with, like, a regular person... And they're like, Joe, what's the suit again? Like, how does he spin it? That it's... Like,
I'm just fucking with this guy.
I mean, I know he's a publicity fucking hound, but like, how did
he's standing up to sexist, misogynist Barstool Sports? There you go.
Okay.
All the liberal buzzwords.
But I'm saying a normal
That racist
person,
Minihane.
but like a normal human being who doesn't believe that bullshit.
Do you think he has an on-off
No,
switch?
he's probably just in a bubble too, I guess.
I
Right?
think
I don't think he
I think
associates
it's-
with people that wouldn't believe that.
I think
that's true.
His off switch is when he's talking with his criminal co-conspirators,
I suppose. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
negotiating some real estate deal in Somerville.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to him. I'd love to talk to him. I guess that's not going to happen.
I think he'll
Maybe-
come on. Call him again.
Don't you think maybe Kev wants to talk to him about
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm saying.
disposition of the case?
Yeah, geez, this case is a good one. It's a winner.
That was my big takeaway outside the courtroom when Lenny Keston was joking with you guys. I'm like, they're all part of the same system.
That's right. Yeah, it's this fucking man at work right
Yeah.
there.
He thought he was cool.
Finally,
He thought he was cool as
I was
hell.
like, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? You're wasting my time.
Didn't he pass you a card, Mike? Did he say something like,
if you ever need a lawyer?
Yeah.
That's for these guys. But it is true. Like before the case started, like my lawyers and them, they're all bullshitting.
Yeah.
Like, they're all. I feel like saying, why are you even talking to this human being? Like, what the fuck?
I
Get in
think
each other's heads,
they
yeah.
have to have like a certain ability to kind of be like detached from the case itself, right? You don't want your lawyer emotionally involved.
Yes, I do. Of course, I do. I want this is their fucking life. This is their reputation.
This whole courtroom is out of order.
Yeah, the system is on fucking trial. Jesus, I don't know. Well, Smith's Country Cheese is back, and I'm happy about that. And boy, did you see Smith's Country Cheese jam it down the throat of Friendlies a couple of weeks
Teach them a thing or two.
Yes.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Did they ever?
Yeah.
That was a holy lesson they gave him.
That's what they say. They say let it happen naturally. Eventually, the puns will just start coming.
Well, yeah, I suppose. They're back and happy to announce their Valentine's Day gift box is available right now, presently as we speak. Valentine's, a year from now, you could be sending me this in the clink.
It's true. I
mean, who knows?
A little nail file. I'm sure they'd stick a nail file and some Gouda cheese for you. So
Yeah,
you can
Smith's
bust
Country
out.
Cheese would do
Ride or
that.
die at Smith's Country Cheese.
I think so.
That's what they say.
All right, here's what you do. You go to smithscountrycheese.com, as we know. And by the way, once again, these are, we're talking top-level partners of the Kirk Minihane Show. We're about as high as it gets. Order online using code KIRK, K-I-R-K, for 10% off all cheese orders from now until February 15th. This is a deal just for listeners of this podcast, so take advantage right now. Smoked Gouda, chili pepper cheddar, dill Avardi, Harry's friend Dylan, by the way. Harry calls him Dill Pickle.
It's very clever.
Yeah, so
I like
it's
that.
just, it doesn't skip a generation. See?
That's right.
Do not forget to mention the code KIRK at any Smith's location, Winchendon or Worcester Public Market, and receive 10% off your purchase. Support local businesses by supporting Smith's. The official cheeses of Podcast Jesus are great friends. I love these guys. I'm telling you, if you buy cheese from anybody else, you are fucking dead to me. I will put you in a fucking box if you don't buy from fucking Smith's Country Cheese. Do you understand me? Dead. Burned to the ground. Dead. If you don't go to Smith's Country Cheese. If you go to if you spend $1 at Friendly's, you don't spend the Smith's Country Cheese, find another fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Listen to Mike suck off Louis Gomez, whatever that his name is. Louis J. Gomez.
Well, I did always think that I get a grilled cheese at Friendly's, and I thought this could use a little Smith's.
Exactly
That was my
right.
big thing.
Smith's. Well, maybe Friendly's will wake up and partner with fucking Smith's instead of having Superman ice cream. Smith's, did you hear that? Their new ice cream is Superman ice cream. That's their big
clever.
announcement for fucking kids.
It's very exciting.
Which means that they're just going to
It's
add
very
red.
relevant to nip.
It's unbelievable.
They're going to add red dye number 4 to some vanilla ice
Shit.
cream.
SmithsCountryCheese.com. Code Kirk, correct?
Correct.
Our great friends. Steve took some heat. So did Mike, by the way, on these shows over the weekend.
Yeah.
But Steve took heat for his ad read on Friday. We'd forgotten. I left him, and Steve texted me. He's like, "Oh shit, we forgot Blue Nile."
Yeah.
Well, he's all business.
People were saying it was a little robotic. I criticize you. I didn't think it was that bad.
I mean, I thought it would satisfy the client's obligations. I had people DMing
Attaboy.
me,
That's-
asking me what's the promo code, so I know it worked.
But your voice was different, though.
Well, it's because I recorded on my phone.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's the first ad read ever recorded on a phone?
Yes.
Okay. Well, congratulations. I didn't think
I think it was similar to your ad reads in the sense that he was being himself.
That is true.
He was a robot.
That is
So
true.
there was part of it. I was going to be like, "Shut up for a second, Jared. I got to do an ad read."
Be quiet, Jared. Pipe down.
I guess I should have.
You should have done that. That would have been good. Pipe
Shut
down,
up,
man.
Shut up, Jared. Fuck off, Kirk. I'm doing an ad read here.
Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, do we have the sound of Mike being criticized? Do you have that? Did you see this?
Oh, yeah.
Not.
I know you did.
Yeah.
If you go to the rundown, it was on Twitter this weekend, Steve. So you'll get criticized for not having this.
Yeah.
The idiot from North Dakota, Sheldon ripped Mike.
Oh, by the way, we have to talk about him. He won the chance to come in here and co-host the show.
Did he ask you if February was open?
Yeah.
Place him.
Yes. I listened to the KMS rundown. You don't, Steve. That was a joke during the show.
Shame on you, Steve.
Boy, they're gonna barbecue Steve for this.
All right, about how far in do you think?
How the hell do I know? They isolate the clip.
There's a clip on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
If you go to what, the rundown?
KMS rundown and I think Warden of the North had a.
I mean, how much more publicity
better
can give these shitty shows? Jesus. They do a good job. And the All in the Family show is good. I like that show. They do good. They're trying.
Like very nice guys.
Is that right?
I was surprised to hear this from Sheldon because he usually seems so mild mannered.
Well, he's turned on you.
I know.
This is what happens.
Very sad.
Okay. I used to like Blind Mike. I thought he was a good third on the show and everything. But he's terrible. Oh, Lottie fucking da. I mean, holy shit, because he pisses me off.
So you're a big Blind Mike fan is what you're saying.
I don't hate the guy, but he pisses me off.
Oh, you missed the whole rant, Steve. Don't worry about it. Forget it. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. It's not that great for a fucking.
Yeah, I wasn't that mad.
Christ.
Only because if he had like poignant, really hurtful things to say about me, it might have gotten
Well,
me.
everyone was like, "This is epic rant," and I was like, he was passionate.
It was very passionate, but it was odd to me that he's like, I hate Blind Mike. He's terrible. He should be on 3 days a week. I was like, I don't really get the argument.
Well, his
He's
big
like,
thing
he
at the
could
end
easily
was-
do all 3 shows. So it's like, well, why would you want me to do that?
His big thing at the end was that your whole audience is my audience.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yes.
No, nah. No, I think there's a lot of people that just found me naturally.
It was a weird. I don't know. I don't quite understand I didn't quite understand his level of hatred.
I think it's a guy that was trying to be, he's not particularly interesting and was trying to be interesting on that show. And
Yeah,
trying to
he is
say
a drip and a
something
half. Oof,
Powerful.
God, he has nothing. He has nothing.
Lenny texts me.
I've been there,
He's in
by
the
the way.
courthouse.
Oh, okay. So
I guess he can't talk on the phone if he's in the courthouse.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I'm sure he'd come on for a segment.
Well, you never know. Anyway, so I thought that was whatever, kind of funny. And then Steve as usual. Boy, I mean, people just hate you, Steve. Taking another beating after beating after beating on these shows.
So I guess that's what I'm here for.
I think that's why Steve doesn't listen, is because Ziggy Robinson's on. They're sworn enemies.
Oh, is that right? I like that. I like that show. Those guys do a good job.
See, Ziggy and Red are both guys who initially like reached out and emailed and sent songs or sent I think Red sent us a bunch of T-shirts for that school he teaches at some point.
Did he really?
Yeah, and then he just, I guess maybe we weren't worshipful enough that they were sending us stuff, so they turned.
Okay, I like that.
We'll stick in their craw.
What was I going to say? There's something else I was going to add about that. Oh, I was thinking that those guys maybe they seem like they're big fans of the show. There should be some committee who actually puts together the Hall of Fame ballot. Like it should not be Justin.
Yeah,
who's an idiot.
I think that's fair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're a voter, by the way.
Officially.
Yes, I've named you a voter.
I appreciate that, because I was kind of like, I feel like, I don't deserve a lot of things, but that's one I could be good at.
I don't think you deserve it, but I'm giving it to you.
Oh, all right. Well, then I appreciate the charity.
You know what, Mike? You know what? You do deserve to get to vote for the Hall of Fame of the Metafans.
Hey, was that too much?
You've earned it.
Was that too much to ask?
No, you have.
If I have an expertise in anything,
you have earned it.
Yeah, people like Sheldon will be a little nicer to me now.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So right now we have Steve, who a lot of people think shouldn't be a voter, but I'm putting him in just because people hate him as a voter. Me, you, Bill from Milton's.
Was Mutt not
Adam
one?
and Ryan.
Mutt was accepted.
Yep.
Adam and Ryan. And Justin, did we give Justin a vote? We'll give him a vote.
Okay,
We'll give him a vote. So we need,
It's getting less
how many is
prestigious
that?
by the minute.
It's awfully male and awfully white.
Just how we like it.
That's correct. As will be the first class, I suspect. Up text from Jeff D. Lowe, Steve.
Uh-oh. We pushing even later tonight already?
Nope. Just let me know. 8 o'clock we're taping.
Okay, by the way, I got a 19 paragraph scouting report from Justin.
Oh, good.
On trivia tonight.
Good.
Are you guys
Very
playing?
important.
We are playing KB, our buddies KB, Nick, and Frank the Tank.
They're second ranked, if I saw that
Well,
correctly?
yes,
Second or
that was
third?
the old rankings. They readjusted after all the Minifans got mad.
Well,
Because Jeff posted the original rankings, which I retweeted not to actually be a dick for once,
Yeah.
but just because everyone's always like, which team is good and which team isn't. And then
I thought it
everyone
was great. We're going to get a chance at a number 2 seed.
Right, and everyone's like, where the fuck is Kirk? Where's Kirk's team? Where's Kirk's team? So they then readjusted the seed. We played one game.
I was going to say, I feel like you guys have not done enough.
We should not be seeded. No, we should not. If we get a win tonight, 2-0, we beat the 2 seed, I think you'd start having a conversation about putting us in the top 10, maybe.
Sure.
But
That's
still
like when
young.
someone like TCU gets up there. It's
Right,
like,
you give
yeah,
him a
I
little
don't know.
bump.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's going to be a tough game. I think Jared doesn't know what he's talking about, which we'll find out in about fucking 11 hours as well.
I think there's two smart guys and a cheater.
It doesn't seem like he cheats, though. Now people say he's just really smart.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know a lot about Frank. I think KB will know some of the weird
Quirky,
stuff and maybe some of the music shit.
Like the dirt bike repair facts.
That as well. Any engineering questions. But I think Nick seems like a genuinely kind of smart guy.
Yeah. And our scouting report is if I have a bad day, we're fucking dead.
No, Justin came up with some cool, I don't know, hacks, whatever you call it. So if they mute you on like a golf question, we can double, and that gets rid of the mute.
Is that right?
That was interesting. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's good.
Oh,
good. Well, let me hear some of this. Huh? I'm actually interested in this.
Okay, let's see. He tells me this team is good.
Okay, good.
Country capitals or anything geography, KB is pretty much guaranteed to know it.
Okay, we'll mute him there maybe.
Yep. Frank is the best player otherwise, and Justin doesn't think he cheats. There will be a category that is either name this brand, and it shows a letter from the logo or something like that.
We did that.
From highest to lowest. Let's see.
We did that last game, right?
There's always a restaurant category, mostly having to do with restaurant chains.
We did that as well.
Justin's whole scouting report is, you've seen it before? I guess I'm out.
Anything else, Justin? Okay.
Apparently, Frank might have to play with his hands showing because Brandon Walker once accused him of cheating.
Okay.
Nick and KB do not know about sports. Frank is the sports guy. Okay. So if there's a hard sports question, maybe we mute Frank.
Okay.
Nick apparently doesn't contribute much.
I'm surprised by that.
If you mute Frank early, it throws him off his game. Ooh. I don't know what that's based on, but good to know.
One game that Justin watched. All right.
Frank has a tell. If it's your turn and you are talking about what the answer might be, and Frank gets upset or moves his arm around when you say a certain answer, then he thinks that's the answer.
Okay, I would have figured that out probably. All right. I mean, if he's like, oh, shit, when you say the right answer, it's the right answer. Okay.
Frank knows almost nothing about music or pop culture. Okay. Make sure whoever you might use for phone a friend.
How proud Justin's parents must be.
Why is it?
They just walk in. You doing work? Yeah, I'm scouting.
He is vigorously working.
He sent this to me at 12:30 a.m. this morning.
It's a manifesto.
Make sure whoever you might use for the phone a friend knows you might be calling them. Because if they don't answer, that counts as your phone a friend.
See, I was going to do the opposite.
Well, that's what we did last time. We called Brandon not knowing.
I mean, but like, I think, okay.
Who's this?
We should do it normally. Just dial a random number. Call supermarket.
Oh, we got lucky. That guy
okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then I think the most important one, though, is you can use your doubler to counter their mute.
So, so we're going to do that.
They'll keep their mute for later in the round.
So it's golf or something like that.
Yeah, if they mute you on a golf question, obviously we double it.
Double. Yeah. Okay.
Expect a Super Bowl question.
All right, yeah. Give me a Super Bowl question, Mike. All right, there you go. Keep going, Steve. Great minds.
What's Which city has the Super Bowl been hosting most?
New Orleans?
Maybe.
That'd be a great show. You should put that. You should put that on your Patreon.
Out there.
Maybe with Mike Geary. Once again, we're tied. 0-0. Will we play next week? Maybe. See you there.
The great moments are it's decided when I'm like, I actually know this one.
Go ahead. Anything else?
No, that's the sum total of it.
I'm not feeling great. First of all, it's at 8:00, which for me is super late.
Oh, you think
I'll be like Steve will eat my jammies at 8:00.
For sure. Maybe a little late night chalky milk.
I don't know how sharp I'm going to be at 8:00. I'm going to do some mind exercises before, a little Sudoku, whatever the hell it is.
Maybe Jeff D'Lo loaded heavily with baseball and Second Amendment questions, so you'll be you can take the night off.
Maybe, but yes, your typical day where you're, this Massachusetts Supreme Court and then trivia at night against Frank the Tank.
Very exciting.
Let's see how it goes. Jared's good to go.
Because
he's been quiet.
He didn't text us this weekend. I'll text him right now.
Yeah. See if he's.
Are we gonna have to tap Mike in?
He's out. Mike's in.
Oh boy.
Are you good at trivia or no?
That
specific
type
things?
of trivia, I would be okay.
Yeah.
I listen to The Dozen from time. Well, I used to.
They do. I actually think he does a good job with it.
I think they do very good. Yeah.
The only thing I always say this. It should be 10 minutes shorter. 45 minutes on YouTube if I'm watching is kind of a lot.
Well, because someone it might have been you guys or it might have been somewhere else where they were like, why doesn't Jeff just look up questions instead of like writing them himself? But it actually makes it unique. It's not the same.
I agree.
Bullshit over and over.
Also, you have to have them well in advance in order to put the text up there. And I think the text helps because he's not repeating the question over and over again when you can read it on the screen.
Do you feel more confident than you did last time, Steve? Are you going to add anything to it?
No, not really.
Okay, good.
It is not made for him.
I'm hoping to.
Specifically not made for him.
I'm hoping to get like one question. If I get one question.
Although I'm not great at like these they ask these fast food ones. I'm like, you should know that, Steve.
Well, I knew some of the logo question.
Right.
Some of those brands.
You were right. Jared was wrong.
I think maybe I'll be a little bit more confident when Jared tries to put his jackboot on my neck.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised you did as well, only because a lot of the questions are like pop culture shit that you wouldn't necessarily know.
Like you get into
the music
the face
stuff is not necessarily the stuff you listen to.
No, music, we're hopeless on. That's where I need. These guys are younger than I am.
Yeah. There's a few. He throws some Bruce. Sometimes it's like you have to listen to a live thing and guess it. And he does Bruce a lot. Yeah.
I think you getting the face meld was a big moment.
I've watched a few of them since, and I have not gotten one since, though. So I think that was just a freaky one where I knew them. I don't know.
Jared says he's good for tonight.
Okay.
So stand by, Mike, though, just in case.
I just want to be down like 4-0 early. I'm going to get tense. We need there's a lot of hype around this now. We need a win here to validate.
Huge. It'll be huge if we take down a 2 seed.
I think it'll be telling.
That's the problem though with the Minifans bullying Jeff D'Lo and then you lose.
Right. Then we're just another team.
Yeah, they're writing a check we have to cash.
Right. The difference between 2-0 and 1-1 is no
tremendous.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think
if we're 1-1, then the Minifans can bitch all they want to Jeff D'Lo about bringing us back.
Fuck off.
Ball's in his court. Yeah,
exactly. Milton's is back, by the way. Big winter clearance sales happening right now. We love these guys. You know that. Everything you need for the cold winter months ahead, and it's on sale. Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vines, Michael Kors, Ralph Lauren. Again, great deals. Winter coats, sweaters, hoodies, Henleys, shoes, boots, slippers. When you need to upgrade your Zoom shirts, which, if I was in court today, I'd be doing that. Or maybe even tonight for the trivia. Who knows? Just tired of wearing the same old stuff. Don't miss Milton's big winter clearance sale. You go to South Shore Plaza in Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square at Chestnut Hill, or shop online at miltons.com. Check out their sale page for best deals. You'll be as comfortable in our stores as you'll be in our clothes. We love Milton's. They've stood by me all the way against guys like Curtatone, against Murchison, against Shirley, and we'll get to the idiotic Globe in a second. Milton's. If you need clothes, guys, go to Milton's. Do it right now. Go to miltons.com. The best. The gold standard of Kirk Minihane Show partners, Milton's. Go to miltons.com and do it too. You know what? They are Bill and Dana are the opposite of Craig Ehrlich. If Craig Ehrlich looked in the mirror and said, ooh, it was like, ooh, show me the opposite. Like in one of those,
sure.
Disney movies.
Like mirror on the wall. Who's the best Kirk Minihane advertiser of them all?
Right. Like in Dale Arnold's hotel room.
Right. Exactly. Exactly, Steve. Thank you. Exactly. That exciting. Yes. Back would be Bill and Dana just hanging out, just smiling back at Craig and being like, yeah, it's a good idea. What's a Superman shirt, ice cream equivalent of? Milton's is like, we're going to have Superman shirts. This like, what is the equivalent of that? Again, do you picture a kid walking through and being like, oh, Mom, can we get our Superman ice cream today? God, they're idiots.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Milton
think.
does it right. Learn, Craig, you schmuck.
Even if they did like a superhero that was like Deadpool, I guess I'm trying to think of a more relevant one where it's like I can at least.
That's what they should do. Like,
yeah.
But I'm sure there's rights, right?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But Superman has to be rights.
Yeah.
They're
probably not paying. They're probably ignoring it.
I need to move on. Milton does it right. I should just be focusing on the great people like Milton's. Go to miltons.com today. Now, I knew eventually, people would understand, I've been saying this forever, that the Boston Globe is dog shit. And at long last, they have confirmed it today. I don't even know. Did you read this, Mike?
So I saw the story. I didn't realize the levels they were going until Steve was telling me about it earlier.
I think John Meter Perel's the villain in this story, to be honest.
Well, I think the Globe agrees with
pretty clear, it sounds like.
So, again, if you only know him from the Kirk Minihane Show, the length and width of Bob Hohler's investigation so far has been Linda Marks and now dog shit.
Right.
Like, again, this is a guy who, investigated things, did big stories, I always got along okay with. And now I realize he's just a fucking lunatic. Like, the Globe is, we'll get to the story and you can criticize. First of all, I'm just going to tell you right from the start, I am compromised. I love John Meter Perel.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you don't pick up after Clyde.
No, I do. No, I do. I don't like doing it.
Really?
I don't like doing it.
No one likes doing it.
Well, you kind of have. I mean, if somebody shits in somebody's lawn, you got to pick it up. I mean,
Even on Pornhub, I bet there's some people that like it.
That is definitely true. Well, first of all, if Meter hadn't left, I wouldn't be sitting here probably. Oddly,
yeah, I guess so.
Like that led to everything. Like so.
Yeah.
I mean, I got my break because he left, so I'm always thankful for that.
For that big break with Kim Kerrigan, right?
Who Meter? No, Meter just left, and then he wound up working with Kim later.
Okay.
But he's a great guy. Like he is. You could ask 100 people who worked with him, and they would all say he's the nicest guy you ever worked with. I got along with him great before that, during it, after it. I was just texting with him the other day. Texted with him last night. I love the guy. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm coming from a point of I am absolutely biased. Now, not picking up your dog shit, not great. But that's a different conversation. The Boston Globe, Bob Hohler, yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever. Boston Red Sox Tommy Harper sees racial bias in neighbor's police complaint Facebook post. That's a Globe story written by Bob Hohler. So, okay, Tommy Harper's had a long history. He sued the Red Sox when the Red Sox were racist. They treated him like shit, all that stuff. He's 80 years old now. Sharon, Massachusetts. Keep in mind, this is a investigative reporter who writes like 4 stories a year for the Globe. The dispute started like countless others on city sidewalks and suburban byways across America with a pile of dog feces.
You laugh now, but I think much like the Linda Marks thing, when he reveals who shot David Ortiz, you'll be like, wow, this was just another piece in the puzzle.
Near sundown one day last spring, Red Sox Hall of Famer Tommy Harper recalled. He was standing in the doorway of his Sharon home of 33 years when he spotted a neighbor's dog defecating on his front lawn. Again.
I like to think he sees it, he locks in on it, and just looks up and goes, no!
Again, you know.
Because, of course, he spends his time just sitting there monitoring his front lawn.
Apparently not enough.
The Golden Lab was under the control of a man Harper knew. John Meter Perrell, a former on-air personality with WEEI's now defunct Dennis and Callahan sports talk show.
The lab was piloted by John Meter Perrell.
Meter Perrell has since been known as the play-by-play voice of the Boston college football and basketball teams. The sight of Meter Perrell allegedly walking away from the mess spurred Harper to act. Meter was visiting next door with Christine Caswell, the director of undergraduate studies in BC's communication department. So, the 80-year-old Harper scooped the evidence into a plastic bag and rang his neighbor's bell. Now, again, I'll pause here for a moment. If that's true, and I know Meter is the kind of guy who would definitely do this.
Sure.
Not good. As somebody who owns a home, you don't want somebody shitting on your fucking lawn. You don't want that. Right. Now, I don't know if the Globe's written any stories about any people who have had homeless people shitting on their lawn in Meth Mile and the hell they're going through. Probably not. But not good. We can all agree not good. Worthy of a story in the Boston Globe? Probably not.
I think if it's the second time, it's worthy of a conversation with your neighbor, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So I think Harper can just go, hey, this is the second time this happened. Can you just pick it up?
Definitely.
Here are some poop bags.
I just like that he calls it evidence.
Does he really?
Yeah, because he knows there's only so many words he can use for shit.
Does it say evidence? Where is it?
That's how you read it, I think. He scooped up the evidence.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Well, first he saves. That's great. He saved some for his freezer, just in case the lab needs to test it.
Can't you? It was 2020. Can't you just say shit?
Right. No, you're not allowed.
He won't write poop.
The duty.
Yeah, I guess he wouldn't say scoop the poop.
Well, that's what I mean. There's only so many words where he's like, "Oh, evidence is a good one."
Feces, evidence. Yeah.
Why is feces
the specimen
better than shit?
Feces is scientific.
Feces is grosser sounding.
It is,
it?
but it's like the scientific term.
Well, they're not low class like you,
And Hohler, listen, because Hohler says later on, can you imagine that Jared Carrabis wants somebody to eat out of his asshole? Where the shit comes from. I'm surprised to see that. That's his next investigation. So the 80-year-old Harper scooped the evidence into a plastic bag and rang his neighbor's bell. His arrival sparked tensions that culminated more than 6 months later with Caswell reporting him to the Sharon police and with Harper, who is black, alleging that Caswell, who is white, tarnished his reputation by lying about him, falsely denying his version of the incidents, and treating him differently from a white neighbor who also objected to her dog leaving excrement on his property.
See, that's the gold mine that Hohler found. That's where the case hinges on, was this Sullivan guy treated unfairly.
It's funny you said that, the case, Steve, because I'm going to tell you right now, this is it. This is what we were working on. So we're fucked.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Hohler beat you to it.
Yeah. You know what? We got scooped on the poop.
That is kind of a staple in every one of these movies where it's like, the old times, different times, a lot of racism. And it's like, I'm not letting this black guy's dog shit on my lawn. It's a hardship they've had to
white guy, get your fucking dog across the street. Have him shit on my lawn right now.
Now, a golden retriever I'd allow shit all over the place.
Well, wait. When you get to
not a black lab.
When you get to, I know I always ask for this dumb proof, and I apologize. But when you get to the proof of this racism later, ooh, boy, is Meter cooked.
All right, good.
Harper, a former Red Sox coach, player and front office staffer who now consults for the franchise, has advocated for racial justice over 60 years in Major League Baseball. In his interview, he said Caswell humiliated and embarrassed me by making up lies about a black man. Harper does not claim that Caswell cited his race or used racial language, but he said racial bias takes many forms.
It's true. You could just feel it.
Oh, we'll get there.
That's a great quote coming.
Again, let's just take a pause here for a second and acknowledge a few things. Again, number one.
Pause. This is cute.
I actually didn't mean that. That was a little rough. I didn't mean that. If I have the board, if I have Meter, great guy, bad thing, allowing dog to shit on lawn.
Sure.
Bob Hohler this is like a 7-page story. And it doesn't, I'm just telling you right now, Mike, I'm going to spoil for you. Nothing happens.
Pay off.
There's no, when you're going to say the Globe let this happen.
It'd be great if he had a chart with the red string and there's been dog shit on black lawns all
this
over.
Is really,
Meter Peral's been letting his dog shit on black people's lawns.
This is really like the South Park detectives. It's just like this, the dumb
who pooped in the urinal.
Yeah, this is really it. Like the left-handed killer, was it when they oh my God, it was backwards. That's really what it's like. Hohler one night, you're right. Oh my God, what? I could have sworn that you're telling me that I was told it was a white lawn that dog shit on 6 months ago. No, Bob, it was a black man's. What?
There's a flashback to JoJo White's lawn with shit on it.
Listen to me. Just tell me yes or no. Did he shit on Fredlin's lawn? He did not. My God.
I rest my case.
You know what? That's just a shitty thing to do.
This could be an episode of Cullen.
Oh, that Hohler.
I think it's Cullen's life. It's culminated.
Why couldn't Cullen have written this? Do I ask for too much? Caswell, 53, an award-winning former television and radio journalist, denied Harper's assertions. I don't talk to Meter much about his private life. Is Meter like a dog walker? Also, is this how he's making his living?
I don't know. That could blow this case wide open.
I think the implication is that they're dating.
Oh, well, good for Meter. On 2 occasions within the past 7 months, I experienced frightening interactions with a neighbor whose aggressive, profanity-laced confrontations caused me, as a single mother looking to protect myself and my children, to contact Sharon Police. She wrote to the Globe in December. So this thing's been... Hohler's been working on this baby for months, by the way.
I'm sure he's poring over public documents and so many different FOIA requests he's put in.
Unbelievable. He's watching endless films of dogs taking shits, just watching it form and happen.
Does Meter have to call Jerry to ask what neighborhoods he should bring his dog to?
Don't shit on that block!
Did Hohler actually get to inspect the shit?
He did. Yeah, he looked at it.
Yeah, this could have come from a lab.
There's no way. There's never been shit on Steve Grogan's lawn like that. Never. Michael Bishop, that's a different story. And again, I have to pause for a moment and just tell you that Meter. There are people who I would love this story to be about Dale. I would love it. I would fucking love it. I would have Tommy Harper. I would do anything. I would shit on Dale's lawn. Anything.
Right. It'd be funny if it was about Jerry too.
Great. Well, that'd be tough for Jerry. But Meter you've probably never met him, right?
No.
Have you met him? No.
No, I've never met him. But I've listened to him a lot.
He's a great,
I've heard good things,
legitimately a great guy. A great guy. I can't. We've had lunch now. One time, this is weird. One time we had lunch and there was a random dog walking by. He grabbed the dog, threw me in the car with him. We drove to Ben Coates' house.
We're going to get this motherfucker.
And he asked me the address, and I brought him the address because I knew it. And he took a shit in the lawn and we left. And he's like, I can't believe we just shit in Ben Coates' house. And I was like, actually, Meter, that was Matt Light's house.
No!
He's fucking flipped out.
Is it safe to say he's a former BC play-by-play guy and a former BC professor?
I'll be leading the fucking charge if this happens. Because now we'll get to the serious part of it later. Because part of the story, Mike, just stinks. It really does. Wouldn't you say?
To high heavens.
It sure does. She did not respond to further requests for comment. Meter Perello also teaches a journalism course at BC, which again is a Globe way of just saying, go get this guy.
Yeah,
there's no reason to put that in.
I mean, they want to say that Barstool, if you tag somebody on Twitter, you're encouraging brigading or something like that. Exactly. This is exactly what this is.
Echoed Caswell's characterization of Harper. I witnessed him confront her in an angry, profanity-laced manner, he said in a statement. Imagine having to give this statement to Bob Hohler. Like, really. She and her children were frightened after this incident with a man they had never before met. Now, keep in mind, Tommy Harper is 80. Christine seeking advice from Sharon police had everything to do with fear and nothing to do with race. Meter Perel also declined additional comment. Harper denies both Caswell and Meter Perel's assertions. He alleges Caswell, who moved next door to him in 2019, maligned him by both reporting him to the police and falsely portraying him on Facebook as dangerous. The Sharon police concluded no crime occurred.
I wish there was audio of this just because it makes the perfect fake movie trailer.
It is unbelievable. Well, I think there will be.
And the other thing is this. So they've been working on this story forever. So John and Caswell have just been like having this hang over their heads, knowing at any moment the Globe is going to publish this hit piece on them.
I guess Harper said he was taken aback by the ill will that ensued when Caswell opened the door to him. Her door to him. He recalled anticipating a friendly conversation because he was acquainted with Meter Perel, who typically called him Buddy. Meter, by the way, is the biggest Red Sox fan. Admitted jock sniffer in the world. I guarantee you he kissed Tommy Harper's ass up and down every day. Now, didn't pick up the dog shit on Tommy Harper's lawn, which is, not Steve is a dog owner. Do you pick up Ziggy's poop?
I have to, yes. I don't want the Boston Globe following me around trying to investigate me.
No kidding. Imagine if I did that by mistake with some guy's house. Like, I'd be fucked.
Yeah, you think Meter's a Red Sox fan until you saw Jose Offerman's front yard.
Oh, it's just unbelievable.
Plus, I live in a predominantly white area in JP, so you know.
Yeah, Meter was confused at Troy O'Leary's lawn. He didn't know what to do. The morning after Harper rang her bell, Caswell posted on the neighborhood's Facebook page that she was shocked to open the door and find the old man that lives next door on her steps screaming at us. Again, I don't know why this needs to be on Facebook, but as we know, Steve, people put stuff on Facebook. She described Harper as angry, keyed up, and violent-tongued.
Oh, boy.
When she asked Harper to step back, she wrote, "He sneered at me and then moved closer. My two teens were rattled to the core. My youngest said he feels like the guy is going to throw a rock through our window." She posted the location of Harper's home and warned, "Just a heads up, might want to steer your dog walking away from his yard." Not cool.
That's weird.
Not
weird.
good. Yeah. Not good at all.
That putting my Bob Hohler cap on, that smells to me like somebody who's trying to get ahead of the story. Trying to frame the poop incident in a certain way.
I like when Steve wears his Bob Hohler cap.
So do I. It's actually wearing one. Harper said he was not aware of Caswell's Facebook post until she reported him to police 7 months later. He described her account as a damaging mischaracterization.
Damaging how? Like,
well, he's saying that she's a bad guy and that,
But I'm just saying, like in a civil case, like what damages has he really suffered?
Well, if he wasn't aware of it, it could have been too damaging.
Right.
Well played, Steve. He's getting sharp. He's picking through this.
Counterpoint.
He said he never acted aggressively as Caswell adamantly insisted that everyone in her home picked up after the dogs and challenged Harper to produce video evidence to support his allegation.
I fucking dare you.
Now think about again.
It would be great if she had a Ring camera and the entire thing was actually captured.
I just picture Harper, Hohler just typing away and being like, "Video evidence to support his allegation." Period. Yes.
I'm just imagining Harper.
Fucker dead to rights.
I'm imagining Harper wagging the dog poop bag, wielding it like a weapon. And the other thing is, whatever happened to believe all women?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a little different here, Steve.
You do? Not all women.
That's a single.
Well, think of the Well, but you know what? Looks like that gun might be smoking over there. We got ourselves a smoking gun. Here we go. Only later did Caswell state, according to a Sharon police report, that, quote, "sometimes when Meter Perel would walk the dog, he would not pick up the feces."
What?
The poop was actually in the shape of a swastika.
A fucking habitual offender.
Hohler dead to rights right there.
Well, see, they're both.
I picture like it's like, we've had these moments, Steve, recently. We get somebody on the phone. I picture Hohler reading that quote back to Meter Perel and just expecting that chill to go down his spine.
I think just the tone he hangs up.
I think Meter got a call the night before this article came out that just said, "There's a storm coming."
It's like in Heat. Have you ever seen Heat? When De Niro calls...
it looks like you're up. Not to...
Really early, huh?
Yeah, I just got a text.
We got a lot of
so did I.
legal wranglings here.
Oh, we'll go to it in a second. Honestly, this is more entertaining, isn't it? Really?
Yes. Yeah.
You can tweet out that we're live to go, though, Steve, in terms of if people want to watch it. Harper believes that race factored into Caswell's reaction to him.
Right.
"I recognize there are millions of white women who do not lie to police to get the upper hand on an African-American man over a minor dispute," he said. "But history tells us they have the power to do so, and that's the point here. Subtle racism is real, like a summer breeze. You can't see it, but you can feel it." Like, how do you even argue that? Like, okay.
I like that he admits not every dog shit is fueled by racism. But this one, my friends.
Oh, we're not done yet.
All right.
That's just proof, by the way. It just feels, you can feel it. It's not real, but it's a summer breeze.
Is that racism coming in from the West?
Or is it just Meter Pearl being a lazy shithead forgetting to pick up his dog's crap? Troubling too, Harper said, was learning. The Caswell and Meter Pearl treated a white man more respectfully under similar circumstances. Dave Sullivan, Harper's neighbor of 16 years, said in an interview, that's right, Hohler got Dave Sullivan on the record on this.
60 minutes?
Do you think he does the same thing when he talks? He's like just keeps using different words. Like, I'm going to talk about the feces thing.
When you saw the specimen.
The evidence. Dave Sullivan said in the interview he saw a boy accompanied by Meter Pearl in 2019 neglect to pick up after Caswell's dogs on his property. That boy was Meter Pearl's son.
No.
Sullivan said that no one answered the bell at Caswell's house, so he left a note. When Caswell returned home, Sullivan said, he heard her shout instructions to her daughter, who went to Sullivan's home, profusely apologized, and picked up the dog's mess.
Go throw it on that black guy's lawn. Now, we would have had a real story because I thought you were going.
It's a hell of a drive to Cece Sabathia's house. I don't,
I thought you were going to say that Meter's son just shit on the lawn. that would be damning evidence.
Sullivan said Meter Pearl also later apologized. Sullivan said of Harper, Tommy and his wife Bonnie are wonderful neighbors. I have deep respect for him. He feels he's being dragged through the mud, and it seems unjustly so.
That's a fun little...
Oh, God. Several other neighbors expressed support for Harper, including Dan McLaughlin, a dog owner. He said, I've never had an unkind word with Tommy.
He's a dog owner. And he's got some special insight on this.
He's got some biases, I say.
And I've never seen the kind of behavior that's been attributed to him. Now, out of curiosity, and again, Meter not picking up shit, not great. This Facebook thing and the dress, not great. Do you think Bob Hohler went to neighbors and asked if found people who said nice things about Christine Caswell or Meter or no?
But not
Didn't
only
appear
that,
in the story.
Do you think in any other scenario would there be a story in the Boston Globe? A man didn't pick up the dog.
This is the craziest. I'm telling you, the craziest story
lawn.
ever in the Globe ever.
The real journalistic failure here is where's the interview with the dog?
Right.
It's the dog is the one who suddenly decided to shit on Tommy Harper's lawn.
That's true.
Bow wow, indeed.
Bad reporter. Bad Hohler. Caswell reported to Harper to the police October 27th. She told the patrolman at the police headquarters that their dogs had been relieving themselves the previous day on the neighbor's property, which she described as a woodland area, when she saw Harper staring at her.
A woodland area, is that anything like a forest?
It sounds like it. Harper told the investigating officer he was merely looking at Caswell while raking his lawn. He said Caswell gave him the finger and called him a dirty old man, which she denied.
Wow. Now I wonder. Now we have to get...
So they're coming for her job too, basically.
Oh, yeah, she's done. Caswell said Harper approached her.
That's great. That's good.
Well, no, I mean,
that's good. We're just...
I mean, there's
someone let their dog shit on a lawn.
They are done.
People's jobs are at stake.
Don't you think?
There's a climate of fear at Boston College because of these two evil racists.
Jesus Christ.
Caswell said Harper approached her, rake in hand, and asked her how to contact Meter Pearl. She responded by asking Harper to stay away from her property. Caswell asked me for any advice, an officer stated in the police report. She was advised to ensure... So they asked the officer for advice, police officer. Okay? Mm-hmm. So police officer, they'd probably have a meeting. Probably go, might even go away to some sort of one of these retreats to figure shit out. Police officer says, police officer advised her to ensure their dog's feces are always cleaned up. Seems to make sense. Pick up the shit, stupid.
Sure.
And avoid seeing her talking to Harper however possible. The officer proposed bringing Harper and Caswell together. But Caswell rejected the offer.
Like a good old-fashioned...
Obama's fucking...
beer summit. Yeah, there you go.
That's Sam Adams.
That solved racism in America.
Gone. Although, I can see that. Like, get the two together and try and talk this fucking thing out before it becomes like a thing.
Sure.
Just build a fence.
Harper and Caswell remain neighbors, though the effects of their experience may linger. In Harper's case, he said he feels uncomfortable in his neighborhood for the first time in 33 years.
Wait, hang on a second. They remain neighbors? You're telling me they didn't sell their houses over this?
Not yet. I haven't given anyone reason to fear me, yet when my neighbors cross the street, when they see me working in my yard, I do wonder if they do so because of social distancing. That might be the case, Tommy.
That's fair.
Or because of Caswell's warning people to steer clear of me, he said. Period. End of story.
I like that this warning is hit the streets. Like everyone walking by knows.
Now I would just give you a couple. Like I gave you my, unlike Hohler, I'm friends with Meter Perel. I love Meter Perel. I know he's a good guy. I know, again, it seems like he did something stupid, not picking up the dog shit. Hohler wrote this long story with Tommy Harper in 2014. This long, long story about all the stuff he's gone through. Obviously, they have a good relationship. I guess they're probably friends. My guess is Tommy Harper went to Hohler and said, "Can you please write this story?" I don't think Bob Hohler is. I don't think Bob Hohler's on the dog shit beat. I could be wrong. He should be.
He's going to all the neighborhood watch meetings.
Imagine if he just became obsessed with this and just did this all over the place.
He's the dog shit reporter.
The Globe should have a dog shit reporter. They have, an actual one. They have about 40 of those.
Exactly.
He's got the binoculars out in front of Tommy Harper's house.
When I read this,
it's a stakeout.
Am I overreacting? I said this is the craziest fucking thing. I mean, how crazy is it they're writing this fucking story?
It's insane.
It's lit. And Meter is going to, probably. I don't want this to happen. I hope BC has some fucking backbone. But there's a reason why Bob Hohler wrote he's a play-by-play guy. Mm-hmm. There's a reason why I wrote he's a professor there. There's a reason he wrote why Caswell's still there. He's trying to get them to lose their jobs. It's Globe 101.
My first thought was there's a reason he put Dennis and Callahan in there, too.
Oh, of course.
People think, racist.
Yeah, easy, done. I mean, he is best known for that. There's no doubt.
Right.
But still, of course, like EEI, it's just... Watch, he's done some fill-in stuff for EEI. They'll fucking have no guts.
Oh,
it's unbelievable.
They'll start publishing letters to the editor calling to euthanize the dog. And
truthfully, like if you want to look at this and try and bring some reality to the story, which you can't, I would say that Caswell and Harper are the story. Like Meter didn't do anything.
An innocent bystander.
Right, yeah, he didn't pick
his role is not picking up a dog shit.
Which is stupid.
There's no confrontation involved.
I can't believe I have to keep saying that. Like, I'm like, fucking, listen, he did something really bad.
Well, that's the wild thing is that in Boston Globe's like one of the bigger papers in the country still, probably, right?
Yeah.
As far as newspapers?
Yeah, they're still best known.
But take Meter and Tommy Harper out of it. There's a story about someone shit on this guy's lawn. A dog shit on the lawn, and that's in one of the biggest papers in the country.
I mean, this feels like and these are the kind of people Bob Hohler who would like dump on Turtle Boy.
Yeah,
right.
Sure.
And this feels like sort of like a Turtle Boy story.
Boy would use swear words,
right? And it's kind of like, well, I mean, you just wrote a story about fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
I wonder where it ran in the physical paper.
Front page.
I don't know.
It's got race. It's got an old Red Sox
in the
player.
punch bowl with Meter's face.
It says Metro here. Yeah. I bet you B1, right? Metro page 1
yeah,
for sure.
Probably.
And it's got no. I haven't seen a lot of juice for it.
Are there any pictures of the dog?
I've not seen any pictures of the dog.
That should be out there.
It should be.
Let's ruin this fucking dog's life.
The dog's
right?
racist.
You're just going to bring that dog to the dog park and all the other dogs are going to play with it without knowing what he's been up to?
Dog doesn't shit on command. He chose to shit on that one.
Absolutely. Poor Meter. What's he supposed to do? So, I don't know. I mean, for all I know that Caswell is nuts and Harper's nuts and me, I have no idea. Like that I know nothing. I don't know these people. But all I know is Bob Hohler wrote that story. He spent months, paid months to write that story.
Bob Hohler is literally Wanda Sykes in the episode of Curb where they say Larry's a racist dog.
It's true. Jeez, sorry. Let's go.
Dog hates black people.
Let's go live to the Massachusetts State Supreme Court, Steve. Can we do that?
Yeah, it looks like Lenny Keston was up first. I think the judges have some questions for him.
By a person you know, then you are being secretly recorded by someone else.
This is Lenny, right?
Yeah,
and
I
Lenny. Suggest to you...
but doesn't that
should I call him right now?
Because if you're in public, if the mayor is in public, anyone can stick their phone up in the air and ask him a question, right? He knows he's being recorded, but he doesn't know who it is.
That is the Honorable Scott Kafka.
I love this guy.
He's good.
He just knows he's
Great
being
Scott,
recorded, right?
Correct.
So there isn't a knowledge of knowing who's recording you. There's just
sir, is that toilet paper on? I don't mean
knowing you're being
on your face.
Right?
Correct. Here's the issue, though. If you know someone's recording you don't know who it is, your choice
they could
is
embarrass
to
you later.
Talking. When you're induced to have a conversation by
Lenny.
someone lying and saying there's
gun
somebody
to his head. Remember that, Steve?
Seduced is more like
that.
That's right.
You have agreed to that. You have not, and you know that they are
he is
recording.
struggling. Oh my God!
Your Honor, they shit on his lawn.
I thought he would have thought about it before this moment.
I never thought of that.
There's always a risk when you're being recorded that it's going to be shared with somebody you don't trust. That's why recording is different from a normal conversation.
You dummy.
Always. I mean, if you could have a perfectly legal conversation, I meet with you, I sit down with you, I say, may I record you, and I may betray your trust.
Right.
Now imagine that person.
Which argument is he taking now?
You're right.
reporters, if he's going to write about the story, he may comment.
You tweet out that we're live, Steve, on this?
Yeah. Comments. That's sort of
no comments on this thing.
Client would expect
on the no comments on this thing.
No, it's a private story, right? That it would result in.
I love this
back and forth between Mr. Cullen and Barstool.
I would have assumed this was your lawyer, not the judge.
I'm sure Mr. Cullen, which is great.
And he knows that there isn't any control. It's up to Mr. Cullen what he's going to do with it. Right?
Oh, wait a minute.
But Your Honor, that's always true.
But Your Honor, it wasn't Mr. Cullen.
Mr. Kirsten, how do you
There
get
is no
around
Mr. Cullen.
the precedent we have where we have a requirement, number one, that it be secretly recorded, and number two, the consent issue. And keep in mind, this is the wiretapping statute, as you well know. And going back when it was enacted, it was to authorize or not authorize.
But it's not secretly recorded, though.
To tap into people's
and we didn't
phones.
wiretap
It's a
either.
surreptitious
We should be there.
As far as I
component
know,
of the statute. And as Justice Wengland pointed out, I don't think what you're not addressing.
We should call
the secret
Curtatone right now.
part of it.
God, it'd be great.
You're kind of just conflating everything into what you wanted to read.
He's not in there, right?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
I don't think so. I mean, I know we're accused of that in the brief. What I'm saying is, because of the fraud in pretending to be someone that Mayor Curtatone knew, that made the recording by him secret. Now, you don't have to know who's recording. Absolutely true. It's your choice.
Well, that's a rough argument.
That is
actually from a reporter.
I'll admit I'm biased. I'm rooting for Curtatone. And I'm like, this is all Lemmy's got.
Someone. I didn't know him,
But he knows Kevin Cullen.
Oh, he may win. Who the hell knows? I don't even know.
Kafka is not buying
sound-
this shit.
doesn't
He's
he?
just,
No?
he's just like
Someone
smiling and
that I
shaking
know
his
and
head.
trust, which happens all the time. And that person asked me to record. And then I found out that this other person actually recorded it. That's a secret recording.
Counsel, don't we normally talk about, when it comes to the construction of statutes, that we give the words their everyday common understanding and definition? And this goes back to Justice Lowy's point. Secret means secret means secret.
Right.
And if we're now infusing it with this definition you're giving, where there has to be
You have to know the
some
guy.
objectivity to it, where you think it's actually the person who said, I'm recording you. And if it's not, then therefore it's secret. Doesn't that create all of the mischief we talk about when we don't afford the terms its ordinary common understanding and definition?
I disagree. The fact has never come up in any case where someone actively defrauded another person.
I'm not disagreeing that that's your interpretation. What I'm getting to is, doesn't that change the definition?
I'm not disagreeing that that's your interpretation.
Commonly understood.
I'm enjoying this.
I don't think so. I think it's secret if it's somebody else. Again, he identified himself. If he didn't, and then that recording is secret by lying to get the conversation in the first place. And then to say, I'm going to record you. May I record you? He actually asked.
Counsel, if we adopt your definition of secretly, that is recording by somebody other than the person that you thought you were agreeing to, how does that square, and this goes back to Justice Cipher's question that kicked off your oral argument, which how does that square with the First Amendment and the recent First Circuit decision?
Ooh. Because we're talking about here, he's not first, he's not in the course of his public duty. Second,
not true, actually.
It's fraud. What we are suggesting, what I'm suggesting.
Was I at that dinner? At least give me that.
The fraud element takes it out of the norm, takes it out of the other cases.
We had, yes. We
active fraud.
Yes, we did.
The pretending to be someone.
That's a sad moment for him at that point.
To talk and then to be recorded.
Did you plead that claim? Is there a fraud case here? Is there a misrepresentation case here that you could have made?
Could have made?
I'm only asking because you've got all your eggs on the statute.
This is the Chief Justice, by the way.
I like her.
Were there any other?
They're all bad.
When I looked at it, I thought it was a clear-cut violation of the statute when Minihane did this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I understand why your client was not happy with it. I completely understand that. But I'm just trying to figure out how this is a secret recording. And I understand your argument about it. But if he knew about the recording and this is a wiretap statute.
Aaron Moss, Esquire, is about ready to go to the mat for you.
We like him, right?
It kind of looks like Portnoy, actually.
Another person.
Like Dave?
Yeah.
I mean,
it is Dave.
That's all they hire. It's just different versions of
I understand that he was induced by fraud to give his consent.
Okay, we'll have to
but
push
I'm
the
not
fraud here. I mean,
sure
really,
that
take it easy.
fits within this particular statute.
It's not, I hear you. It's not just his consent.
Look, I agree. Like, this is bullshit. But I mean, I'm trying to make a living here.
It'd be great if the judge ripped off a mask and it was you.
How you doing?
That's how I suggest to you.
Does Lenny look as confused as he sounds?
It's hard to tell. He's got a big black mask covering up his face.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he probably shouldn't. He's an old guy. He shouldn't be in there.
Your Honor, be reasonable.
It happened the one time. We couldn't find any case like it.
Yeah, they just do movie courtroom scenes.
I think it happens.
Look, I ain't no rat.
Frequently with people who get tricked. They think they're talking to one person, they're talking to another, and then it gets
I just want
put
somebody
on.
to record and say the Jerky Boys. Just say the Jerky Boys.
Just any undercover journalist.
That's why in Demoulas they lured the young man to New York.
Wait a minute, what are we talking about?
In many states, there's one party.
What are you talking about, D.C. here all of a sudden?
One party consent state.
Yeah, the D.C. case.
But Massachusetts is a two-party consent.
But D.C. left the world. We don't talk about him anymore. What?
MHB made all his money on Dogecoin.
Great. Thank you so much, Mr. Keston.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.
I'm sure
Attorney
it was.
Moss.
Good morning, Chief Justice Bud, and may it please the court. My name is Aaron Moss, and I'm appearing this morning on behalf of the defendants Barstool Sports and Kirk Minihane.
I sent them 3 references.
Very sorry
Kurt pronounces your name.
Here in person today. I very
sent them
much
3
wanted
references.
to.
I don't know. I'm worried now.
You're all doing better in Massachusetts on the COVID front than we are in California, and I'm sure you want to keep it that way.
No, we're doing great.
Accepting Mayor Curtatone's argument,
we can make this a little difficult for you.
You like not having COVID, or do you want it?
The plain language of the Massachusetts wiretap statute, and also overrule.
Let me know when he's turn it out. See when they start answering questions. I'll do Tommy John right now. Our great friends at Tommy John. Valentine's Day is coming up. When you're wearing Tommy John, you're that much more comfortable. You can get her buttery, soft Tommy John loungewear right now. Get moving. Men across America, by the way, love, including me, which I'm wearing right now, Tommy John underwear, because they keep everything in place, no more flopping or sticking to yourself, which is great. And your Valentine will love the way that makes you look, and you're going to look really, really good. Pick yourself a pair and get her some new Tommy John loungewear and pajamas. Valentine's Day success guaranteed. 95% of the women happy to get Tommy John loungewear as gift. I'm telling you, it's the most comfortable underwear I've ever worn. There's no risk. Best pair you'll ever wear. It's free guarantee. Try Tommy John today. If you don't love them, they're free. You're going to love them. For a limited time, go to TommyJohn.com/Kirk and get $20 off site-wide. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. $20 off site-wide plus free shipping at TommyJohn.com/Kirk. Do it. The best underwear you'll ever wear in your life, and get them for her as well with Valentine's Day right around the corner. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. Turn it up, Steve. You 2 comments I urinate.
Situation where the recording was not secret, and so it actually.
As if the real Kevin Cullen just burst through the doors.
I would say that a fortiori, if
I wonder if the real Kevin Cullen is actually watching this. He's been oddly quiet.
A public
he should be part of
or
this.
at least a police officer in that case.
Did you call Joseph Curtatone?
Was a First Amendment violation. That we would certainly have First Amendment implications.
This is the first time I've watched Supreme Judicial Court footage, but I will say that Aaron Moss is much more impressive than Lenny Keston.
But of course,
I understand that it wouldn't be very professional, but do you think it would win over the courtroom if he just said, I mean, guys, what are we doing? Come on, let's go home.
Was the plaintiff in a public space?
Your Honor, the plaintiff was not in a public space.
Kirk, you better get back here.
And therefore, we are not arguing that there was either consent.
Bad news for you, Buster.
That this was.
You were not in a public place.
We are not. We are going to assume
turning on you, man.
Purposes of the argument that
What's
this
that?
was a.
The Chief Justice is pressing Mr. Moss on whether or not you were in a public space when the recording occurred.
Was I in a public space, Steve?
The key, though, is that he had actual knowledge that he was being recorded.
Exactly.
And as the court held in Boyarsky, these are 2 independent prongs. You have the secrecy prong and you have the prior authority prong. And if either one of them is not present,
you know what's interesting about casino? I think I've said this
violation.
Before. There's an amazing amount. You can leave that up a little bit. These, you have one of the Smothers brothers. You have Kevin Pollak. You have Alan King. You have Rickles. You have a tremendous amount of comedians in like serious roles.
It's a funnier movie. Though. I mean, there's humor to it. So
yeah, well, it's a Scorsese movie. But he loves putting comedians in roles like that.
But also, like Pollak, I almost think of as more of an. I know he's a comedian.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they're like just more interesting to look at. Like Rickles is funny. In that movie, no, he's not funny.
Hohler,
did Rickles have any great acting roles?
The kidnapper
No, not really.
He
He believed
had a show,
that
though,
he
didn't he?
was
He
being
had like 4 of them.
recorded
Yeah.
by the police. Well, in fact, he was actually being recorded by the kidnapping victim's brother. He knew, though, and he demonstrated knowledge
The
by
Moore's
saying,
case?
I know the phone
think so,
is
yeah.
being tapped, but hey, that's cool. And he continued talking
It's cool, man.
with indifference to the fact that he knew he was being recorded.
How much snow are we supposed to get?
Situation,
6 to 10?
The Supreme
I heard more than
Judicial
that.
Court held that
Fucking cancel
because
school
he
tomorrow.
had actual knowledge of the recording, it was not secret and therefore
Why
not a
would they cancel
violation
schools?
of the
Isn't it all done?
statute, even though he had not consented.
Please.
And I don't understand how consent works. If there's a secrecy
Neither is Mike, by the
requirement,
way.
why do
I
we
think people have different definitions.
I'm just not sure.
Let's bring in Michael Geary for this.
Well, I got to go in the other room, actually.
Something is
I'm
secret
appearing
and
here.
it's dispositive. If it's not secret, it's dispositive. What role does consent play? I just don't understand.
That's the big question.
Sure, no, and it's a great question. I can certainly
Sorry, this guy's
think
on our
of
side, huh?
certain examples where you would have a secret recording.
For example, the comedian
and
Louis
the
C.K.
question of consent would be predominant. For example, if the mayor
pointed
were
Chris
to
D'Elia
call
here.
a press conference.
How about the next case here? I just saw in the
and a number
docket.
of reporters
Harper versus
showed
Meter
up,
Perel. I'm looking
and
forward
they
to
had
that.
iPhones
That's going to be good.
Let's wrap this up so we can get to that.
Yeah, I mean, geez.
and they were recording that. Then the question
How you feeling, Steve?
would
Confident
be,
or
well,
no?
I'm pretty
did he,
confident.
by virtue
I wasn't
of
expecting
inviting
these
those
kind of
reporters to
barbed
the press
questions from the Chief
conference,
Justice
can he be
for
deemed to have
Moss.
consented
That's their job,
to
though.
that
I know.
They
I know.
gotta play
You
the.
gotta look
even
objective
though
here.
Yeah, you
he
have to
may
ask
not
both
have had
sides.
I just don't see him going against the
knowledge of who
ACLU.
exactly
That's tough.
Or who, if
Kafker's
anybody was
squarely on
actually
your side. He's
recording.
lost
But
interest in this
grant
completely.
you
He's
Who's
not
Scotty?
even.
fact that
Yeah, but
in
he's
most
not even looking at the
cases,
camera.
if
He's on the.
there
I'll just say he's on the
is
dole. I'll just say that he's part of that.
knowledge of the
The Honorable
recording,
Cipher is also kind of
that
doesn't look like she's
that's
paying
going
a
to
lot of
be,
attention.
How about the Honorable Tubin? Is he there today or no?
The other thing that I think is very
could lecture on
important
consent,
to
definitely.
remember is that this is a wiretapping statute. And so it was designed to achieve a narrow purpose. To the extent that another case could arise
Thanks,
in
Steve.
which somebody is defrauded or is the victim of
I
trespass,
call Tim and Canton
or
to the
is,
stand.
has had his or her privacy invaded.
See, this is better than the final episode of Seinfeld. This is actually
that this
good.
Commonwealth
That's true. Well, it should be like this. They bring all the characters
That's
in.
what I'm saying.
We should have talked with Aaron and see if there's any way to play the entire video on the live stream.
That'd be awesome.
Exhibit 1 right here.
A cause of action here because in this case, Mayor Curtatone believed he was speaking to the Boston Globe, the largest newspaper in the city,
Oh, yeah,
and
pump them up.
believed that he was going to have his words printed in that paper. So
That's the thing,
there is
like, Curtatone
claim here for
was not. His
right.
words were used.
privacy.
Like he was not misquoted.
believe
No,
it would be
Because he
in
thought it was going to be in a
fraud
paper
damages.
instead
Right.
of.
Yeah, he was an
The mayor
idiot.
did
He's a.
not
This
plead
this
any other
everyone's
causes
saying
of
he's a
action.
fucking idiot.
Certainly in another
He went in there thinking he was going to get flayed by
Can I
Cullen,
ask you-
and instead he got an honest
I
interview.
understand you say that the secretly hearing
Who's
is
this?
not properly
Kafker.
presented below.
I thought he was on our side.
I'm just trying to understand what is the difference between secretly hearing and secretly recording? Are they? So you could
Neither of them apply here.
explain to me what you think that means in the statute.
Sure. And Your Honor, I would actually waive the argument about the argument not being presented below. But regardless,
You waive shit without
fact
asking
of
me, buddy.
secretly
It's
recording
my life.
is when you have a third party to the conversation
Portnoy's gotta be
listening
chomping at the
in.
bit.
Is he on there,
Let
Steve?
me in.
Necessarily
Do you see my Portnoy?
I have not seen him.
require somebody who is not a party to the conversation. And in order to construct his hypothetical,
But you don't need to be. It's not a. Isn't it an either or? You can either be secretly hearing or secretly recording, right?
Depends on your definition of the
Sorry,
word
my lights
is.
turned on. Absolutely.
I mean, I guess that's true.
You could be either. However, in order to
Mike Porter, I thought it was taking place in
find
Applebee's today.
a
He's just sitting there
secret
waiting for it to start.
Mr. Curtatone has had to envision a situation in which he was speaking to Kevin Cullen and Kirk Minihane was
How crazy is this?
eavesdropping on that conversation.
How nuts is this, really?
I'm
It's the
not
craciest
sure I
fucking thing of all time.
I mean, Mr. Kessler
I feel like you
hasn't
dreamed
presented
it
this
when you were
quite
first
like
reporting on
that.
it.
It's clear he's not being secretly recorded. At least it's clear
Done.
to me.
Yes.
Scotso?
Done,
Mr.
Scotty.
Minihane is sort of secretly hearing this in a sense because he thinks I could see there's a difference between secretly hearing and secretly recording here? Because he's surreptitiously hearing it, right?
Not true.
I guess.
But he's a party to the conversation, so he can't be surreptitiously hearing his own conversation.
Isn't it weird that, like, at one point in the world, there were just two cavemen,
that the
and they just started fucking, and like now this happens?
In which the police are
Isn't it just
listening
weird?
in on a conversation.
Like, come so far.
I mean, like, think of the two stories we basically covered today.
One party.
Can I ask a second? So if Mr. Cullen called up Mr. Curtatone and said, "I'm recording this. I'm all alone."
Right.
Did you?
And Mr. Minihane
No.
was listening.
No, he's giving like a what if.
Hearing
okay.
this?
You mean you're assuming that there was an actual Kevin Cullen present?
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand what secretly hearing means.
Yeah, of course. What he's saying then?
If you were just listening in,
well, then I couldn't do that. I didn't ask.
Cullen was interviewing
Scott.
That was Scott asking.
Mayor Curtatone.
Is he fucking? Sorry, what is he, a dummy?
Mr. Minihane or anybody else was listening in, then that would be
Dr. Minihane, soon enough, by the way. Well, Madawaska news I heard about. Just maybe a doctor
isn't
beginning
that
to be
what
down the line.
Mr. Kester is sort of
So I'd be
indirectly
refer to me as Dr.
making
Minihane from now on.
Have some respect.
by saying he's pretending.
By the way, you'll appreciate this. A couple of the justices are at home, still wearing their robes.
Jesus
He's
Christ,
not
people are
quite
psychos.
doing that, but it seems like that's his better argument.
But it requires.
Yeah, remind you,
to
Mr.
assume
Kelleher, that you are under oath.
An imaginary conversation between Mr. Cullen and Mr. Curtatone, to which Mr. Minihane is listening in. But in fact, there were only two parties to the conversation.
But doesn't Mr. Minihane create that imaginary conversation by pretending to be? I mean, he's pretending to be Mr. Cullen. So there is an imaginary element to this. Isn't there?
There is no Kevin Cullen. Everyone gasps.
An imaginary element, but as I said, Mr. Minihane was a party. In actuality, was a party to that conversation. There was no conversation with Mr. Cullen, and so therefore,
I mean, didn't they call you?
They called us, right? Yeah, that's true. They called us. Hey, they called us.
Mr. Minihane was listening in.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a sense of what secretly hearing means.
Breadline Callahan, did you order the code red?
But I understand your argument that because he's
who's the Steve Robinson
on the
fellow?
phone, he can't be, a separate secret hearer or something.
Right, and just if we remember what this
and to be clear, Your Honor, he finished fourth in that hot dog eating contest. I now bring you Harlan Ackerson.
Provide safeguards.
And it seems dated now, but at the time that was very prevalent.
They called Craig and Larry. It was very funny.
To do in order to stop organized crime.
Hey, can you sue Harlan Ackerson for whoever called Craig and Larry that day?
With regard to any
they're pretending to be somebody
the police are
committing a fraud on Craig and Larry.
I looked. Artie Lang did not judge that contest. Was it Dice Clay?
Dice was not nice.
Different parties there.
That was a great call.
That was one of the best.
That might be my favorite call.
You drive up to Maine, you register.
They would be
Larry's like, I need a lot of those hot dogs.
Unless they go through the appropriate protocols that are laid out in the statute. I think that it's
how long until we get a result, Steve?
Remember,
I have no idea.
Months, weeks. The last one was fast. Remember,
the statute
wasn't that fast. I mean, faster than I thought it was going to be.
Asking Your Honors that it would raise a whole host of issues that are constitutional in nature. That the court
when the show started, if I said you'd be talking about this in a year and a half. Would that make sense?
Well, I mean, we got sued when the show started.
Right? That's what I mean.
Yeah, well, I thought, especially with the pandemic, this would take years, like 5 years. But important things like this, they had to get front of the docket.
Oh, you think it's sooner than?
Yes, it has to be. Yeah, it has to be.
Type of speech that actually gave rise to a violation of the statute. Here, you have a situation where it's the identity of the person doing the recording. In another case,
all right, let's get to the pizza fund.
That in this case, Mr. Minihane promised that he would write a certain type of story.
Well, we did
about Mr. Curtatone, and perhaps the story turns out to be different than was promised. There may be any other
the social media reaction
number
to
of
this,
issues
Steve?
that would all.
Mr. Moss, if I can interrupt you, I think one of the issues you may have raised. In the
I now call Tommy Donahue.
We're
fucked.
recording with the consent. that there might be implications for investigatory reporting.
Sopranos guy says a fake call is taking up 30 minutes of Supreme Court time. I have an erection.
Because if you
I'm seeing a picture now of everybody.
To mean that the person who is being recorded needs to
he does look a little like Dave
understand
but we met him. He was a Uber.
all the aspects or the identities certainly of the person doing the recording, then
That's
even
the thing,
if
though.
that person
Now, if you
does
lose
not
this case, do we have a case against the Sopranos guy? We thought we were talking to Richie
else.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Blending into a crowd. If
is that guy really your dad? I think he is. Who knows?
That's what I was led to believe.
How does your penis leave and make phone calls?
But then he tells me.
Is it Trump?
He says it's your penis.
We sue the fuck out of everybody.
Well, I assumed that this was one of us, and so therefore I.
In reality, they'll have to bring that up at some point too. Like so, every prank call now.
Well, that's the thing.
Issues that would prevent the legitimate news gathering, and I think this is
hold on. The other thing is, by the way, we were doing legitimate news.
We were exactly.
Like I was showing them the idiot Curtatone is, but they had no examples, nothing. I was defending Barstool. If you remember, Dave ran away from me those first couple of days.
He doesn't even work here.
Yeah, he was like, he wasn't there when this happened.
And of course, in Jackson, this court specifically said that the actual knowledge of the recording is the proper standard, so we don't need to get into all these subjective issues about what was in the head of the person recording. And sticking to the statutory interpretation that this court has adopted for the past 40 years would allow us to continue.
It'd be great if Moss was like, Your Honor, Steve Robinson is really the guy you need to be going after.
Oh, shit.
That would otherwise be raised. Unless there are any other questions,
Get the fuck out of here.
Just suggest that of course, the Superior Court needs to be affirmed.
It's Miller time, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, counsel.
Thank you, counsel.
That's the game, Steve? Are we done or no?
I think so. His clock just ran out. I don't know if Keston gets to respond.
Oh, I wouldn't mind hearing Lenny. Wake him up.
No, it might be them. Might be it.
Wonder what's next.
Yeah, it looks like Keston's packing his shit up and leaving.
Oh,
so
he is?
I think that's all.
Wow.
We get a post-game wrap-up from Lenny or no?
First glimpse.
Tell him I'll call you.
Like the People's Court, they meet him outside.
That's what they should do. They should all be doing. Oof, Barstool won. No part of covering this trial, huh?
Nope.
Wow.
Even the ACLU. I mean, it's tough for me to be like, the Boston Globe won't cover the ACLU backing up Kirk Minihane. Well, no, Barstool Sports.
Our company won't either.
You were going after a government official.
Somerville Casino, who knows? All this wouldn't happen if Curtatone had Simply Safe. Probably alerted his phone, I'm guessing.
Hey, don't answer to that.
Exactly.
I just told Lenny, how you feeling? You want to do a post-game interview with Kirk?
You shouldn't have told him it was me. Why would we do that? That's the whole point, Steve. Come on,
Tell me that with Blind Mike.
I mean, really. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. Get your house totally set up in about 30 minutes. Super, super easy. The Simply Safe professionals take over. They monitor your home 24/7, ready to send help when there's an alarm. There's no long-term contract, no hidden fees, no installation costs. You go to SimplySafe.com/Kirk, Kirk. 60-day risk-free trial. Nothing to lose. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. SimplySafe.com/Kirk for your free security camera today. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. 24/7 protection from the best protection company out there. SimplySafe.com/KIRK. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. Anything else, guys?
Well, would you like to hear from some of the electric new talent on WEEI weekends?
We did these two. Well, maybe we'll do that later.
Okay.
I mean, it was the I randomly heard it or saw it on that Radio Watch guy tweeted out. This guy KJ is his name, and he did a morning show next to me and Jerry. Very nice guy.
97.9 or whatever it was?
Yeah, 97.7, 97.9. Did you ever meet him?
Oh, yeah, he seemed like a nice guy.
Awesome guy.
Yeah.
Super nice guy. So
He's a master of analogies.
I saw he was tweeting that the Boston Radio Watch guy said he's doing a weekend show on EEI, and I went to his Twitter account. He follows me, which I didn't even know. Very nice guy.
Yeah. That's bad news, though, because that station gets sold to iHeart?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And it said he's a WEEI radio personality in his bio.
Oh, no.
So I was like, they hired him? Like, what the fuck? And then I saw a bunch of Sporto tweets in a row. So he's doing a show with somebody named, who is it?
Brian Barrett.
Brian Barrett.
Jason Barrett's son, maybe.
Could be. It might actually be. So I was driving around. I was like, I will listen to this for a couple of minutes. It was the most boring radio I've ever heard. Did you listen to the whole thing, Steve?
I listened to it the whole hour.
How bad was it? You listened to the whole hour?
Well, yeah. I mean, like driving into the studio, I was listening to it. You can't keep track of it. I mean, Barrett seems like he's the knowledgeable, facts-based.
He's a sporto.
Yes.
And the other guy.
He's like the guy who's going to go back and cite stats from whatever season.
KJ's the wacky personality guy.
Well, he was a music DJ that I assume feels like he just needed a job.
Right.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's looking. Yeah. But I mean, if you listen to these two, it sounds like I almost wanted to call in and be like, you guys, what I like about you guys is you don't like clearly listen to each other. You don't give a shit what the other one says, and you just speak like they might
I
as
don't
well
think he took any calls.
I'm sure they didn't get a call.
Yeah, I heard him give out the number a lot. But
I'm sure they were begging. For
yeah.
Do you want to hear some of it, Mike?
I'd love to.
All right, go ahead.
Jimmy Garoppolo is the guy who, or the woman who had the affair.
What?
Right? You go your separate ways, but for some reason, and this is why I don't think he's coming back, Bill says, sure, I'll welcome you back. Forgive me for what I done. But you got 5 kids out of that affair. So now you're going to bring, and the 5 kids are the injuries. Now, I'm not going to say kids are injuries, but he's coming back with 5 kids and like, are you ready to love me and my 5 kids all over again? No.
But the end,
I like this guy.
It's a good analogy.
The station is so dead. I was on. The person you listen to every day was on this station. I had the same job as this guy.
I wonder, is that a Zarbano? Is Zarbano's final pardon?
It'd be a great fuck you by Joe if he did. I'll give him that.
The guys that would actually want to come here, right? Because we've seen that players don't want to come.
This guy is so boring.
You're the one that went and had the affair. You want to come back.
He's not giving up.
We're
committed.
I was in my emotions, and I let Tom and his thoughts get to me. And thank you for finding me a home, but I kind of messed that up. Can I come home with my 5 kids?
Yeah, and I'm scared that Bill's going to say
I'm scared.
No.
He sounds scared.
I mean, look, think about that press conference Bill had when he had to trade Jimmy Garoppolo.
Listen
We've
to this
never
guy.
seen
How boring
like
is this
that for
fucking
Tom
guy?
Brady. Do you remember Bill Belichick's
You can tell he's also like, I want to get away from this analogy that you keep
they're
bringing
getting
me
a
back
great
to.
player. He
It's
did
the biggest
everything
drip I've
we
ever
could
heard in my
possibly
poor
I still
guy.
don't think Tom had any say around here.
He was, he was, he does, but not with Bill, with Kraft. I mean, that was,
this is so
we're reliving things
so
from
dreadful.
like 2 years ago, 3 years
And
ago.
at one point, when I listened to it, they were talking about, Jesus Christ, the kid who just got traded to L.A.
Matt Stafford.
And they're like, he's the 15th best quarterback. No, I put him more at 16. No, he's 18. I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? What the fuck? And they were just going back and forth about stats. It was dreadful. And I'm like, no human being is going to willingly listen to this.
It's wild, too, because that's like what a Springfield radio station would do, where it's like, let's just find 2 guys that can talk. Because we don't, what else do they have out there, you know?
It's unbelievable.
Used to be, even on the weekends, even like maybe they weren't great radio guys, but you know like Sean McAdam, you knew who he was and shit like that.
I used to be on there.
Right.
I mean, it's like unbelievable.
When you're right behind the Cowboys and you see what the Cowboys are doing, my goodness, to be the number 2 franchise in terms of valuation, if you said 20 years ago, the Patriots in 20 years will be the second most valuable franchise in the NFL, you'd be like, you know what? Pee in this cup right here, sir, and we'll call you in 3 days to let you know
just
what
won the
results
Super Bowl, but yeah,
yeah, you're right about that.
Okay.
You need to get drug tested, but
just to emphasize what the pee in the cup thing meant.
I've been there, man, where it's like, I don't want to work with this guy.
He's the one that also played a role in Brady not being a member of the Patriots anymore. That's on Kraft. I mean, the reason Patriots Place
come to an end.
Yeah, but the reason Patriots Place exists is because of Tom Brady, right?
Yeah, the reason sports talk radio exists for most part is because of Tom Brady.
Is that true? I didn't know that.
What do you think about it?
That'd be news to Dennis and Kelly.
Wow. Jesus. Tell Glenn.
Build Patriot Place in like Brady's second or third year.
We had sports talk radio before Brady.
But you didn't have a Beavis and Butthead situation where nobody thinks Beavis and Butthead is okay. Either you love the show or you hate it.
What the fuck is he fucking talking about?
Well, we all know.
America.
What? The classic analogy.
That right there makes a very interesting and compelling
The critically acclaimed
conversation.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, the other thing I would say, though, as it pertains to Kraft, is like everybody just keeps piling on Bill for this whole situation.
This poor guy started in a sense,
and
but
Robert
yeah,
Kraft could have
but...
had a say in this. Robert Kraft owns the team. He's the one that signs Bill Belichick's checks for whatever it is, $25 million.
Please stop.
Do you think every time that KJ is speaking, the other guy's like looking at the clock to see,
yes,
like, when can I get out of here?
I've done that where you're like, oh my God, I have 3 hours and 18 minutes to go. I mean, I'm telling you, KJ is a really nice guy.
Yeah.
But I knew him as like, I'd see him in the hallways. I didn't know him on.
Yeah, and he's a music guy who they talked for 8 minutes an hour or whatever it was.
But 2 empty heads. I mean, this is just, and that'll wind up being the midday show. watch.
That'd be great.
Look, Barrett and KJ, I like these guys. They disagree on, Oh, we have more, Steve?
There's a chance that Brady looks like a better player in 19 and is still a member of the Patriots, and he's having this type of year in Tampa with the Patriots if Bill didn't mess up the draft and mess up trades so bad over the past couple of years.
Yeah, well, I think the Sanu issue was you can't turn a 2 into a 1 necessarily. Sanu was always the 2 to Jones in Atlanta. And then asking him to come here and be the 1. You can't necessarily always do that.
Well, he came here and he couldn't be a
like to turn it to
well, sometimes change of environment, and you know what you do. Sometimes when there's a person in front of you, you know what you can get away with doing.
This guy transcript of me pretending to be a did I do my show?
Yeah, that whole situation with the receivers was an absolute
Do you think
mess.
Dale will give them a nice...
The more and more
I couldn't
you
think
start
of
to
better
look
men to
back
be
at
filling my
the more and
shoes.
more it
So
gets
happy
you worried
that
about
KJ
what
is
the
getting his
future is going to be
opportunity.
like. And Bill not being at the Senior Bowl, where it's the only time you get to see these kids this year.
This is so boring. I can't believe I used to kind of do this. Please stop.
Right?
I hate this fucking guy.
You're about to see some chemistry with a producer, I think.
617-779-7937. It's KJ and Barrett. Our first time together. I think at this point I'm allowed to... Maybe we can look at the center of the menu together.
Was that
Play it again.
That's where the entrees are together.
Oh, they're at the center of
this point. I'm
hold
allowed
on. Please back up, Steve, for a second. Hold on. So, okay. So I have a menu in front of me.
Yeah.
You and I are at that Mexican restaurant in New York a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
The menu has all different, enchilada and burrito and fajitas and all these things. But those are on the sides of the menu and in the center of the menu.
Yeah, well, maybe he means the appetizers come first.
He's talking more like fancy steakhouse.
The center of the
more traditional
one
menu.
of these.
Yeah, in the middle column, I think.
So you get to the chicken parm.
But why would that matter in terms of
because they're not just at the bar having appetizers together. They're
why does it go all the way in? It's like, are we at the point now you just put my fucking dick in your mouth or what?
Barrett, our first time together.
I've inserted, and we're going to come right after the break. Stay with us.
Together. Bridget is laughing at that. She gets it. Bridget's like, oh my gosh, he's going to pay for the middle of the menu? That's where the entrees are, right, Bridget? It's KJ and Barrett on WEEI.
Nothing for Bridget.
Bridget's like, don't do that.
No, Bridget did not talk.
Bridget's laughing hysterically right now. I can feel that like...
Bridget, no, don't kick out that stool.
Is that gun loaded? That'd be great to hear a gunshot break.
WEEI Late at Night, is that what they call our shows?
WEEI Late Night.
Late Night. I put the ad in there all the time because my wife is she's like a grammar snob. Well, I don't want to say she's a snob because that can cost me months and months and months of affection. But she's one of those it's late at night, not just late night. So tend to say late at night, but it's late night. So,
I'm gonna kill myself.
Celtics.
Man, the Celtics.
This is like the debates we've had. Is it the Kirk Minihane show or is it Kirk Minihane show?
Jerry Coney in that debate, remember?
Last night. What a game to scream at the television.
Yeah, that was frustrating. And I'm not super disappointed in the way they
This guy
played
sounds
last
like
night.
he's honestly
Tatum was outstanding.
like a
Jaylen Brown was
prisoner.
outstanding, which we've seen all season long. It's deflating to see the
They've
way
treated
that
me very
Kemba
well
Walker
here.
has come back
being
from
fed.
the
All right,
surgery,
enough. I like that KJ's got this he's got the notes like, okay, talk about grammar, like go outside sports and then go right back in.
Yeah.
Look,
Joey was
it's
still
like a
there.
guy who's had a bunch of affairs, okay? And the affairs are kids, but they're just also injuries. But kids aren't injuries, but he's had some affairs,
Why do
okay?
you keep bringing it back? Is everything all right at home?
Yeah, right? His wife is going to deny him affection, and he's having a bunch of affairs.
Look, it's a good analogy. I'll say that. I'll start with that.
Craig and KJ would do a good show together. The wives are always keeping these two in line.
Is that cool?
Craig,
that's
what's his name? The
true.
Friendly's
Yeah,
guy,
I thought
yeah.
Craig Mustard. Hey, that's true. Jesus Christ. So KJ and Barrett's my new favorite show. Now that Sawson's gone, I think that's my new favorite show.
I would just submit that they are probably a good target for prank calls. I think.
Yeah, you think?
I think you'll be able to get through.
I like
Bridget's
KJ.
on the ball back there.
I like KJ, but that's. I will say this though: big voice, Sporto might alleviate some concerns for EI as well.
Right.
I could see him taking Dale's spot in the midday.
Yeah.
No question.
That's
KJ
interesting.
and Keefe.
I like it.
And those guys are wacky.
Oh, jeez.
They're gonna have fun.
Wait till they get off topic a little bit.
They're gonna have programmed fun. As in the schedule says in front of them, fun time. 10:42 to 10:46.
That's at noon 30.
Yes,
I believe.
yes.
It's a fun time.
Get away. You can talk. Can you believe what's going on? Like what's that? Boy, I'm glad I didn't date Army Hammer. That kind of thing, you know.
You know, the odd thing, too, is that Brian Barrett, as much as, like, you sympathize with him a little bit, it's like, just loosen up. You don't need to stick to
tough spot.
Fucking, you know?
But if
Talk about his wife. Go, is everything all right at home?
he's going to be the straight guy, you know?
But if you're a bore like him, though, like, you can hear the fear in his voice.
Yeah.
Like, it's true, yeah. He's like, I'd be like, well, what do you mean, KJ? Like, what's everything all right?
Right.
You also know that he's got his sheet out and he was studying the day before. Like Celtics.
Barrett?
Oh, we're talking about Celtics.
Oh,
All right,
Barrett's into it, man.
studying my Celtics trivia.
Yeah, that's a great analogy, but getting back to the point.
Hey, you don't understand. Yeah, you don't get what's going on here.
Is Bill going to watch the Senior Bowl?
Yeah, Bill didn't go to the Senior Bowl. He doesn't have the kind of determination he had 15 years ago. That's just part of getting older and with success.
You could tell there's a little bit of, too, like, needing to get to the next break. So he's like, and the Senior Bowl is the tournament that
no
the seniors,
question.
You over-explain everything.
When especially you do them solo, like on the weekends, and it's whatever. You do 1 to 4, and the first break's 1:20.
Yeah.
And you can't, I've said this before, you're just not supposed, for some reason, you're not supposed to take calls in that first segment.
Yeah.
And there was nothing going on, and you take those pauses, and you look up, and it's 1:06, and you're like, holy fuck, and your producer's an idiot. He's not going to say anything.
Kirk Minihane here talking into a microphone that is transmitted out through radio waves.
Good point by the texture. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, like, at some point, Ellsbury has to play a full season. He has to play a full season.
You've probably said this before, but have you ever made up texts just to counter your
yes,
argument? Okay.
Of course. The texters tell me Ellsbury's had a good season. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, he's hitting 240. Is that a great season? Texture says good point. Yeah, great point.
Guys in the deal all the
I
time.
actually think that Gordon Hayward ended up in Charlotte on a phone call between Danny Ainge and Jordan. Like, hey, buddy, I need kind of a league favor. This guy's going to call me tomorrow and say, I want to opt in for my $34 million, and I don't want him to opt in, which is the strangest thing. If you know that you have the winning lottery ticket and the lottery office is open tomorrow, you don't go tomorrow.
You don't go tomorrow.
Go cash in your ticket?
No.
I think
so. They
are you supposed to go tomorrow?
Say, hey, look,
I think so.
Probably by law. We cannot tell him you can't opt in, even though your contract says
that
you
is
can.
By law,
right? So back to Kimmel. I think
do I have a moron police as well, or no?
Under threat of penalty,
the Celtics win.
Yeah, you won the game, right?
So if the Celtics
honestly
by a bucket, really,
why does KJ do the show by himself? I'll analyze the show all day. Do we even need Barrett? Let KJ do his thing. Nice guy.
You need someone to fill the dead air a little bit.
He can talk all day. And Bridges ready to talk, too.
Maybe that was their next case after Lenny Keston got his papers.
No calls for those guys, though?
I didn't hear any. No.
Unfortunately, Steve, this is now going to be part of your listening consumption.
It's better than listening to the rundown.
I do wonder if...
Just a subtle shot for no reason.
I do wonder if KJ... Is KJ the kind of guy who's like, this Barrett's a stiff, whoever... There's no... Who's he complaining to right now?
No, he seems very friendly.
Very friendly.
Like he's happy to be there.
I don't know. He's talking with Bridget behind the scenes. Like, is there anybody else we can get to?
But who's calling the shots there now? There's no program director.
Right.
Like, who put that show together?
There's a garbage can in Zarbano's chair.
Right.
Chris
He's doing the job now.
Probably. It's probably Ken or Chris doing the weekend stuff, I guess.
If Chris was smart. He just pulled the Zambrano, put on a suit, just start walking into his old office.
They always were anyways, weren't they?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Big responsibility.
And I guarantee you, KJ probably, he would see him all the time. He was literally in the next room.
Yeah.
They did a show. It was KJ.
Kesha, I think, or Keisha.
Yeah, who didn't talk to us much. She seemed okay, but he was really nice. But they would do a show in the producer's booth.
Right.
That's why they did their show.
Yeah.
So I think but they just play a shitload of music, right?
Yeah.
But
it's one of those where they talk for 5 minutes.
Right.
Speaking of shows on EEI, I get this funny message from a Minifan. Minifan Mike. Unfortunately, he spent Saturday in the hospital, the South Shore Hospital. He's okay now. He says, I was lying in my bed and I overheard another man brought in. He was extremely belligerent and incoherent. He was harassing the hospital staff beyond belief. He's talking about how he's a lawyer. He's going to sue the place. Then he started sexually harassing the nurses.
Wait a minute.
And he says, you may wonder why I'm telling you this story, but towards the end of the rant, he shouted, do any of you listen to Greg Hill? I'm Scott from Weymouth. I'm a top caller on the Greg Hill show. I'm pretty much famous.
Wow. That's him?
Maybe the weakest, do you know who I am?
I'm just imagining, like 3 years ago, Steve from Providence in a hospital room or Tim at Canton. Do you know who I am?
I'm a caller to KJ and Barrett. Do you know who I am?
Have you heard the Greg Hill show? Of course you haven't. Well, I'm a prominent member.
I called into Gary Butt's flea market.
No. Not from Quincy. I'm Scott from Weymouth. I saw again that Radio Watch guy tweet out this weekend if they were going to do the station over again, they should get rid of those old callers. That fucking asshole, Danny from Quincy, is still calling these fucking shows.
Yeah.
Nobody I hate more. Early on, I was on with Rob on the weekends, and he called. And one of the things I was determined to do was to tell the callers I hate, was the listeners, I hated them. I told Danny that, this guy who sucks, Steve, Mike knows him.
Yeah.
And he was like, you can't treat me like that. And then he never called the Kirk and Callahan show ever.
That was the first story. So Steve was telling me that Scott from Weymouth thing, and I was like, EEI used to love they used to have Frank from Gloucester and all that shit. And your Danny from Quincy story is the first one I thought of, where these guys like think they're hot shit.
Oh, unbelievable!
I mean, that's like the two schools of taking calls. One side says you can never talk shit to a caller, you can never tell them that they're stupid.
Right. That's what I was told all the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, why? I would always say, I know I've told this before, but you guys feel the same way, I'm sure. When you're driving in your car and you hear a shitty caller,
who's called the show every day at the same time,
both
every day of the
both
week.
stations. Yeah. If you're the host, you're treating him, but you know the host hates him too. So what are we fucking doing here? Like, why are we? Oh, great point. And Danny, because he was one of those callers, is like, I get my 8 minutes. Like, I'm getting 8 minutes, and you're like, well, why? You suck.
I'm a star.
Yeah, you suck. Like, you're awful. I don't get it. I mean, look, we love. Obviously, we have our callers. We love them, but if they suck, we fucking hang up on them.
They do get that adrenaline.
We don't just hang up on them.
Sure, we abort them.
Yes.
When they're at like a sports bar or something, they're like, I know your voice for some reason. Well, as a matter of fact.
Oh, I guarantee. Speaking of, well, again, it just brings me to this. And he reached out to me after, and I said it was fine. Kevin from Bristol. Can you look this up, Steve?
I bet I know what you're talking about because I helped him out.
Idiot.
He asked me. He's a nice guy. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't know what you're talking about.
And then you make you feel so sad.
Based on this tone, maybe I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm on your neighbor's side.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Hopefully your neighbor fucking brings you to the Supreme Court for all the terror you're bringing him in his life.
Go ahead.
The cameo thing?
Yeah.
What are you helping him for?
It was an easy thing. He goes, can you just send me whatever code you need? So I did.
How about no?
Why would I say no? I don't know.
Just say, dude, I would. He didn't reach out. So he puts the thing up at first.
I'm surprised he asked you because he told me, he's like, I couldn't go to Kirk because he'd make fun of me for it or whatever.
Well, so I see last night. Now I'm starting, I do begin to understand the times how Stern used to feel when these leeches would try and profit off him.
What do you mean?
Kevin from Bristol is
that's a good point.
I don't know.
These losers, these fucking zeros.
Yeah, totally. You got it, boss. Totally.
Aren't you disgusted by that? Can you just acknowledge we had dinner together? Can you say what a weird hill to die on for Ace Ross the other day?
Was I at that dinner? At least give me that.
How great is James Woods in that movie, though?
He's the best.
Incredible performance as Lester.
And there will be a day where he's digitally taken out.
I can't wait till Elliot Page plays him in the movie when they recast it.
Right.
So, look, I love Kevin from Bristol. He had a very funny song the other day.
Yeah.
I don't actually care. I don't really care that he's doing a cameo. Although I saw people, this is the thing about being in this world and creating this world as a creative, and I understand. I saw like a 90-tweet thread, and I read the whole fucking thing, lunatic than I am, between Kevin and, of course, Kelleher and like 3 other guys who are mad at them because they're profiting off the show. And how come you're allowed to profit and I get yelled at when I profit? Right. This whole fun. I'm like, get the fucking just. So anyway, Kevin is now on Cameo.
Yes.
Thanks to Mike.
Well, my logic was he's an adult who can do it. I'm only on it because someone reached out to me.
You think he's an adult?
Well, you know what I mean.
Go ahead.
Sorry, his volume is very low.
Hey. Kevin from fucking Bristol here. On Cameo. No one should be paying for this. But if you are, I fucking love you. Anyway, if you're watching this, you might know me from the Kirk Minihane show.
Oh, really?
Then again, some of you might know me from Kirk Minihane show.
I know he's self-deprecating.
And a select few of you might know me from way back when I was part of a team of a show that was run by Kirk Minihane.
Okay, I don't want to hear this.
So you probably know.
It pissed me off. I don't want to hear. It's going to get me mad.
Well, the thing is, you could pay 99 cents to chat with Kevin from Bristol.
Oh, is that all he's doing?
No, you can do a $10 for a video, 99 cents to, I guess,
receive dick pics. What is my cut?
It's the same cut from when you were on camera.
You're not going to like this.
I was actually asking Mike. But.
I get 5%.
What the fuck?
So I didn't know that when he asked me.
What the fuck?
I just sent it to him.
What the fuck? He's a leech fucking factory.
Keep in mind, when Kirk was on Cameo himself,
I gave it all away.
So
as far as everybody knows,
he goes, "Hey, I guess you need some code to be on Cameo. Can you send it to me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess." And it took me a minute to figure out how to do it, but I sent him. And also, Cameo sends a message like, Hello, friend. It's Blind Mike. So they send it for you.
I mean, is Kevin then going to get money when he gives it to fucking Steve? Who gives it to fucking Tim? Who gives it to? I mean,
they go. Hey, just so you know, you get 5% of Cameo's cut from this. And I was like, all right,
Jesus Christ.
So I'll donate it back. I'll buy some shirts.
Great, unbelievable. And then Kevin, after he puts it out, reaches out to me because I know he was like, oh shit, he's not going to like this. So then he reached out to me after. He's like, is it okay? Fuck am I going to say then?
You say, hey, friend.
What am I going to be like, no, you can't do a care? Fucking, you said you're a grown man. No, take it down. The fuck?
He didn't know. He was like, Kirk will give you shit. He knew he was going to get shit for it. So
yeah, but why?
The question is, does this ruin some of the characters that he plays?
No, it's fine. But I don't like the do it, then reach out for because that puts me in a weird spot.
I think he was just nervous about how to play it.
Yeah, but why would it? But I'm not going to say no to that.
Right.
I mean, in the way I am right now, but I'm not going to be like, you can't do that. It's his thing. I mean, it's been completely made off of my genius, but still, I know you're disgusted by that.
I'm totally disgusted. Now go subscribe to Kevin from Bristol.
Well, patreon.com/blindmike.
Use code Geary.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Mike's making a killing off this.
That's right, yeah.
No wonder he ditched us.
Shit.
I've got a big business over
between his stocks and his Cameo and his Patreon.
Be great if he
I don't know how Mike made money off the stock market last year. It's incredible. How do you do that?
That's right, I did it.
Were you here last time I said I couldn't believe how much Amazon is?
No, I was not here.
I was having dinner with Harry one night, and I don't pay much attention to the stock market. I really don't. I should. I know I should. Yeah. And they were doing all the numbers on the scroll below. And Amazon was down like $12, and it was like $3,000
and something.
And that's how odd I am. I'm like, is that right? Fucking $3,000 a fucking share?
Yeah.
Why didn't they buy it when it opened at 18 all those years ago? Bad move.
It's a great point.
Damn it!
Kick themselves.
Should have been listening to More on Money because right now there's an Amazon out there waiting to happen, and you can get it on that for $10.
You can find out.
Who are they?
I don't know. I'm pulling out of the stock market. You're out? I'm into crypto, baby.
There you go. Oh, that Robinhood. Don't even get me started.
It was very frustrating.
So upsetting. You and Dave Portnoy united.
Tip my cap to old Dave Portnoy. Yes. He may not like me, but I respect what he's doing.
You get that Mets guy to sell the team, I think.
I love Portnoy
I
going.
don't understand what the hell he's so mad about. Okay.
SNY had to apologize to him.
Did they really?
They tweeted some fucking GIF making fun of him. They had to take
about
it
Cullen?
down. But yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I love Portnoy going on all the major business networks and accusing him of Steve Cohen of serious financial fraud.
Can't prove it, he said.
With absolutely no evidence. Just a suspicious set of circumstances.
He's like, I can't prove it. But he's like, he just seems suspicious to me.
He's stolen billions of dollars from people.
What's up this week on the Blind, as we wrap things up on the Blind Mike Network?
Well, free podcast out today. Lose Jay Gomez.
Sure, I saw that.
And then we've got, Steve Robinson.
When is that?
It's out yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Okay, I'm saying this week. What are we getting? Well, I have to look forward to.
We'll see. Usual bullshit.
You have nothing?
A couple live streams, a TV time capsule.
What do we got?
We haven't locked down yet.
Oh, I'd like to do one of those.
I'm up in the air. I thought there's an episode of a very special episode of Family Ties that Tom Hanks is on.
Ooh, Uncle Ned.
Seemed like it could be funny.
I love that episode.
I also said, speaking of Tom Hanks, I thought just the idea of bosom buddies could be something fun to dive into. So we'll see.
Sure.
Something like that.
Yeah. No. I mean, I would ask maybe do the Tom Hanks one with me at some point.
Really?
Yeah. Save that one. I'll do it.
All right, deal.
I'll do it with you. Okay.
You got yourself.
Oh, is it a deal?
Goddamn deal.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
That's right.
Wow.
He'll see if he can pencil you in.
Ask and you shall receive, friend.
I'm trying to figure out when he must have done Splash literally right after that.
Really?
I mean, he had to have. I mean, that was early Family Ties.
Yeah.
He had to have. He played.
We'll find out. We'll look into all of that.
Good. He played Meredith Baxter Birney's brother.
Mm-hmm.
And he was drinking. He hit Alex at the end of it. He started crying.
Well, you really spoiled it for people.
I'm just saying. It was a great episode. I love that episode. I love Family Ties. Okay. I love that episode. I love that show.
I mean, I never really got in. I don't know anything about it other than Michael J. Fox was on it.
Michael J. Fox, Justine Bateman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael Gross, Scott Valentine, Tina Yothers, Brian Bosnell. Wow. Yeah, I loved it. Great show. Mason Adams played, at one point was on there. There you go. How about anything else, Mike? No?
Patreon.com/blindmike to find out, folks.
How about you, Steve? What else is going on?
Well, you said John Weaver from the Lincoln Project has a little bit of a problem on his hands. All the people who are very upset with Trump's affair allegations, they knew nothing whatsoever about him trolling little boys.
As Joe Pesci said in JFK about being a priest, he just had one weakness, that one fucking weakness. That's all it is. He's reaching out to, he's reaching out to 14-year-old boys or anything, is it? Actually, he was.
Yes. Yes.
Asking
He was
boy,
basically
you've
saying,
grown.
Oh, you want a big career in politics? Come this way, little boy.
And they didn't know anything about it, huh?
No.
Steve Schmidt.
He worked hand in hand with John Kasich for years. He was his political guru.
And McCain, right?
And McCain. Yes, he's been in rhino politics for a very long time. And
now
nobody knew anything.
It's the old Weinstein argument, though. Like if it came out today that you, Steve, were like this, like the Lincoln Project, you were going after young boys for years and saying, "Oh, you want to, how would I know that?"
Right.
Like I might know that you were a creep.
Yeah, I mean, I think a better case is like Curtis with interns.
Well, no, but I mean,
you do know it.
I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about
you
that.
You do now, though.
Well, I knew about one, but I didn't know. I don't know. But
I'm saying in those close gossipy circles of right wing politics.
Yeah, that's true. But those are rumors. Like
those people go on to have political careers.
Yeah, but I got in an argument with Jerry one time during the beginning of the Weinstein thing because he's like, Matt Damon had to know, and Ben Affleck. And I was like, well, they know he's a creep, but you think they know that he raped Rose McGowan?
And they're also probably trying to, they're like, who knows, and trying to turn a blind eye to it because they work with the guy.
It's not good. I'm not saying that's good.
We're talking like centrist GOP politics over the last 20 years.
But why would
pretty small community?
Why would John Weaver tell these people this?
Guess what I'm doing this weekend?
What do you mean? Why would he?
I mean, obviously he's going to keep it in his hat.
Yeah, so he's saying, I'm telling
one of the kids he preyed upon.
Exactly. They go on to have a career in politics and they say, yeah, no, I wouldn't work with John Weaver. I had a bad experience.
Well, I see what you're saying. Yeah. It's sort of like people knew about, like Louis C.K. for years. Like there was whispers about.
Exactly. That's what it's like. Yeah, and there are people outside of that, like Kasich McCain orbit, who had heard things about John Weaver, but you're not going to go out and tweet John Weaver's a pervert if you don't have, some kind of proof. But once you reach a critical mass and you've got, 20 guys who are like, yeah, John Weaver tried to hit on me when I was in high school or.
Will this kill the Lincoln Project now or no?
No. It was way too much money.
There's so much money on that.
So much money. And, I thought that their statement was, the last sentence of their statement is really weird. Clearly written
by. Physical presence of any member.
We're grateful beyond belief that no member of the Lincoln Project was in the physical presence of John Weaver.
Strange. Now, go ahead, Mike, defend him, please. Floor yours.
Now, when they first started talking, the boy was 14. But how old until he acted?
Just words.
Exactly. No law against grooming.
Unbelievable.
Might be.
I don't know if there is or not. Actually.
Give Lenny a call. Just give him a call. Yeah. See if he answers. Big trivia tonight. I'm nervous.
You excited?
No. I mean, I do enjoy trivia.
Do you think your boys step up at all?
God. You have Steve from Providence tweeting out, what I say I slept with, and it's a picture of some hot girl, and it's what I actually slept with. It's a picture of one of the judges in the. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. Seems like a lovely woman.
Oh, that's very mean. More crossover, by the way. Speaking of my Patreon, I guess those guys, Steve and Tim, asked my producer to be on with them.
Great,
big news.
Great.
Yeah.
Which producer?
Craig.
With Steve and Tim?
Yeah.
Good.
Big stuff.
Hope all three of them get cancer.
I'm with you.
Honestly. Just make my life easier. Can we play that, Steve? We said live to tape.
I mean, I would err on the side of no. If I'm Lenny,
right,
I say just do it.
If I'm Lenny, I'm like, I hope they play that.
All right,
it'll be fun.
We'll get rid of it. Fine. That's too bad.
He's a rare wit.
He is.
Yeah.
You heard him say he was Donald Trump.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, he's playing along.
Yeah.
I thought he'd actually talk. What would be the harm in talking?
I don't know. I guess if you're Joe Curtatone, his client, you don't want him playing slap and tickle with the opposition, right?
Yeah, I guess. I'd probably get mad. That's probably true. I don't think I'd be thrilled if...
what's great, though, is...
If I pour on the Joe Curtatone show. Actually, I would like that.
What's great is he's going to have to go back and listen to the entire podcast to see if we use that audio.
That's a good point.
He's going to hear everything we said about him. And then in the next hearing, Your Honor, this is what they said live as this was happening.
We said live to tape.
That's
and
true.
I said you're live on the Kirk Minihane show.
And he said, I'm not going to do your show, but he was on the show when he said it. So does that really...
That's the question. Was it in the public place or no?
Get Aaron on the phone. Let's have a conference.
Should we call Mike Portnoy and ask him what he thinks?
No, thanks. No, I think we're good. All right. Well, thanks to our great sponsors. Thanks to Mike. You go to Blind Mike, patreon.com/Blind Mike. Patreon.com. Is it booming right now or no?
Really booming.
Are more people signing up?
Trickle it in. But a big boom early, and now they trickle it. People have been filtering in and out, as Michael Scott said.
People didn't want the more on money, the 101 on cryptocurrency.
They loved it. People did love Steve.
Oh, they did?
Yes, people liked it.
Oh, good.
A lot of response.
Okay. Any big changes coming up? Are you happy with your team right now? Or
Very happy with my team. Matt Morrell and Craig have done very well.
That's good.
And Justin.
What do you mean? What's he doing?
Nothing really.
Oh, is he doing anything for you?
No, he just basically helps me load the free podcast and shit like that.
Believable.
Yeah.
Another fucking employee of mine doing that. What about our other Justin?
I haven't heard of one word.
No, that's weird.
Oh, no.
We're the guest. I'm surprised to hear that.
Stunned that you
Must
just
have had his
drifted
kid,
away.
no?
But it was a big weekend for the YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It was a big weekend for the YouTube.
He must be on
top of
He must be on paternity leave.
Oh, from the deli?
From us.
Oh, that's true. Yes,
I'm sure Barstool has a very generous paternity
I'm sure they
policy
do.
for our unpaid intern.
I actually might watch that first episode of that Barstool Survivor. That's not a bad idea.
Is it supposed to be Survivor?
Yeah.
Like same type
Kevin's Jeff Probst, and they have 8 people living together. That's not a bad idea.
But living together, isn't that more like Big Brother kind of?
Oh, maybe they're combining them. I don't know.
No, right.
The hell knows? What do you want? I don't know. It's not the worst idea. Yeah. People are watching.
It was trending on Twitter.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Well, good for them. Good for Kevin. All right, so we're back. Everyone's favorite show because people love when Steve and I are on together. That seems to be one people like best.
They liked last week.
Oh, really?
Who's they?
Some positive feedback from last week.
Yeah, fuck them, Steve. Don't worry about it. And then Carabas as well. But we'll recap trivia. And who knows? I mean, maybe we'll have a decision on Wednesday. Maybe the Supreme Court's going to say this is fucking ridiculous, or Curtatone is right.
That's my question. Will there be a show on Wednesday? It might just be solo Steve.
Right.
Oh, you think I'll be in jail?
Yeah, locked up.
From a civil case?
Yeah.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
Is that flagrant?
Yeah, locked
You
up.
go break him out. That could be the show that day.
And we will get to the bottom of Dog Shit Gate.
I hope so.
We've just started scratching the surface on that one.
You think it smells?
It does smell.
I'll be listening feverishly.
We should reach out to Hohler, see if he wants to join us as well.
Do you think Meter Perot would come on?
No. He wants no part of this fucking story, the poor guy. But reach out to Hohler.
Okay.
He's always been nice to me. He's never come on the shows or anything. But he's always he had the weird thing where after Brady, and then he had the thing where obviously he had Linda Marks, which is nuts. And he had the weird story about Ortiz, the horror that he went through. It was a total fluff piece.
Yeah.
He's lost his mind.
The Linda Marks one is the most fascinating.
It's close, but this is close though.
But this is at least a news story.
I wish it is?
No, it's not.
Well, you know what I mean. Something happened.
I wish Linda Marks was one of the neighbors.
Do you think that your average Globe subscriber is looking at this story and they're like, what the fuck are they writing about? Or are they like, this is the next frontier of social justice?
Yeah, totally.
Right,
this is racial justice. Yeah.
The old people that read the Globe are like, another one of these motherfuckers.
I can't wait for the second installment.
Yeah.
Plus old Red Sox talk. They love it.
Right?
But poor man, I'm telling you, Meter, I guarantee you, worshipped Tommy Harper. Like, he's probably one of his favorite players growing up.
You know how many steals he had?
Yeah, all that shit. And now, again, it's not fun, especially right after the poop's really warm at first. You grab the, you grab your, whatchamacallit, your glove, whatever the hell the thing is, the poop bag, scoop it and dump it. It's pretty simple, kids.
Especially these days when there's snow because it's kind of cold and it's hot.
True. Oh, by the way.
Perfect mix.
By the way, I should say, because he'll want credit, he demanded credit last night. Harry Minihane.
Oh, yes.
Nailing the Royal Rumble winner on the show.
Yeah.
He called Edge, and Edge, in fact, won.
Are you going to bring him back in?
I watched the whole fucking thing.
Are you going to bring him back in to gloat over Jared Carabas?
Yeah, who had a terrible prediction, dead wrong, had some guys showing up.
And he gets paid to do this.
Right, yeah, exactly.
It shows you.
So
Harry
there you go.
deserves a spot.
He'll be here for WrestleMania, I suppose. Harry and Jared had much of the chemistry that you and Harry had, Mike.
It sounded very similar. Yeah.
Literally, Harry's back was turned to him. Yeah, but Carabas a blind Mike fan. He asked how you were doing even after the show the other day.
What a guy, he has my phone number.
I don't think there's that much.
All right,
it's a good point. I didn't think of it that way.
He doesn't care.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.